Hello, everybody. Hello, we're here. Welcome to the channel, Wanderer's Haven. Here we are for Historia, Blood Money. Yes, you can. This is where we are this evening, today, whatever time frame you're in. This is where we are. So, before we begin, should we do a little introduction? Should we go around the table, tell us who you are and who you're playing? We'll start with Panda.
No.
Please don't.
I am Rage Panda Pajamas. You can find me anywhere as Rage Panda Pajamas, and I'm playing Marisi de Bacchus, a red panda using the raccoon stats.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And caught you off guard there. So now we will go over to John. Tell us, as he takes the drink, thrown to John straight away.
Fantastic. I love it.
The king of timing.
The king of timing. Yeah, this is true. I'm John, and you can just call me John. I am one of many Johns in the world, and like to think that I sit on the Council of John when we, of course, come into Universal Quorum, which is due to happen here soon. I'm playing Gaspar. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, if you've not heard of it, like, you just aren't really in tune with how things work in the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
The new world order is coming.
That's right. I know it's been the world order for a long time. That's why there's so many Johns in the world. Anyway, I am playing Gaspar de Espinosa, a crow alchemist, Dr. Gaspar de Espinosa.
If you please.
Well, it's not if you please. I mean, I have the title. You should give it to me. You know.
That is true. It's
obligatory.
Lovely. Excellent. Thanks for joining us. Now we'll move over to the number one real trad wife, Sid. Tell us all about your character.
Hello. I'm Sid. You can find me on the interwebs at _Sundance Sid. And also on my new TikTok channel, the real trad wife of Historia, I guess. I don't know. Working title. We'll get there. And today I'll be playing.
It's a work in progress, guys. Keep looking out on those socials.
Gotta hit the drawing board, make sure everything's fine. But when it's rolling out, you guys will be the first to know. Today I'll be playing not a trad wife, a Caspian Thermo.
That we know of. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know yet. Fox Venturer, not a doctor or a trad wife, but he probably tell you that he is either or, just for fun. And there we are. Here we are, and we're here to do things. Let's rein in the chaos, probably not, and see what happens.
Let's see what happens. And finally, over to the person that's probably put the most effort in here, Wheezy. I think you're muted.
How about now?
Yes, you're good. You're good.
All right, Bastien Leroux. He is a squirrel, and he is a sapper grenadier. He's a former military man turned merc. He has a custom gun known as the Last Word and a lot of bombs.
Very nice. Excellent. So, thank you all for joining us. So, is everyone ready? Shall we begin? Perfect. Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's begin.
Let's get it. So, as the wagon rumbles and rattles over the uneven cobblestones, the towering walls of Nova Marina rise ominously ahead, like a sentinel against the tides of chaos. Beyond these ancient stones lies a city teeming with life and fraught with peril. Where the sharp tang of salt air intermingles with the acrid smoke wafting from distant forges, in the harbour, masts sway like skeletal trees against a stormy sky, and the clamorous cries of gulls pierce the air, the shrieks swallowed by the relentless din of merchants haggling and dockhands barking commands. Above it all, the spire of the magistrate's hall pierces the heavens, a stark symbol of law and order. But here, in the crucible of ambition, both serve as mere instruments in the hands of the ruthless. You, all of you belong to the Bronze Division of the Company of the Spear, led by seasoned and unyielding Sergeant Olympia Grimani, a woman forged in the fires of adversity. You've been sent by Captain Benedetto Barbolini, and you have one single task: to cement the Spear's presence in this treacherous city by safeguarding a vital shipment from one merchant called Etienne Rochefort, whose immense fortune and precarious influence could prove pivotal for your company. Yet, in Nova Marina, nothing comes without a cost, and your mission is no exception. The Spear's most formidable rival, Ottavio Pandolfo, and his Company of the Storm have already sunk their claws deep into this land. Their gold flows like a mighty river, buying allegiances and weaving insidious whispers to erode the Spear's standing. What started as a rivalry has erupted into an all-consuming conflict, and Nova Marina is now the bloody battlefield. As your wagon groans to a halt in the bustling market square, the city's chaos unfurls around you like a tapestry of tension and uncertainty. Street vendors bellow their wares, drowning out the noise of the clattering carts and bustling carriages. Pickpockets flit through the throngs of the shadows while the guards clad in the magistrate's colours patrol with wary eyes and hands twitching on their weapons. The air hangs thick with anticipation, a fevered hum beneath the surface, as if the very city itself is holding its breath, waiting for the first spark to ignite the inferno. With a desperate thud, Sergeant Grimini steps down, her boots striking the cobblestones with authority. She turns to you, her gaze penetrating and her voice cutting through the cacophony like a razor. Welcome to Nova Marina. This is a city of knives, and we've just entered the arena. Captain Barbolini sent us here for one reason, to prove the Spear's worth. Rochefort's shipments are in jeopardy, and with them, our very reputation hangs in the balance. But be warned, Pandolfo's lot will not remain idle. They've already begun pulling the strings of influence, spreading treachery and turning the fickle tides of public opinion. Should we falter, we will hand them this city on a platter. Her tone darkens, her words tighten, tinged with steel. We must guard the shipments. Now watch the shadows. Show the people of Nova Marina that we are not relics of a bygone age. We are the Spear, tempered and strengthened by every trial we face. If the storm dares to reveal their hand, let them feel the fury of the Spear that does not break. The massive gates creak open, revealing Nova Marina, a city pulsating with opportunity, yet mired in danger. Every alley, every flickering shadow hides a chance that could shift the tides of power. The question of whether the Spear will ascend to unparalleled glory or shatter beneath the weight of the storm is no longer a distant spectre. It begins here and now. In the shadow streets of this city, the fate of your company and the legacy you carve out will hinge on the decisions you make. The storm have already sunk their claws deep into this land, and it's up to you to try and get them out. So, as the carriage grinds to a halt, you've heard your sergeant give you that little speech. What are your all thoughts? What are you thinking as you see this city unfold before you, as you've left the countryside and the small town of Barlecci behind you, where you first were recruited?
Bastien has not been listening to a word the sergeant says. He has had enough of COs.
Okay.
Marisi is just kind of rubbing their chin, just kind of starting to map out a little bit of what they can see, and just starts immediately thinking about who I know in here and who I can take advantage of.
Okay. The other two, what are you guys thinking? What's your thoughts of as you've just been given this speech?
Where the fuck am I going to put my stuff? I have so much stuff. I have so many tools. I've got all my kit. I've got the gear. And where are we going to set up? And where's the tent? Where's our quarters? These are more important things than political whatever. That's for peasants. Politics.
Peasant. Okay, great. And what was Caspian's thoughts?
Just looking around and just taking in everything, the environment and present company. Just no matter how many battles we go through, I can never get used to this.
Perfect. Okay. So as Gramini steps out, she looks at you both, or looks at all of you, and is like, "Right, follow me. I've got some rooms at the tavern nearby. It's called the Gilded Pig. Follow. Grab your stuff, and we'll set up in there."
Tavern.
So as you all walk down the thoroughfare, does anyone want to give me perception checks just to see you get sort of an air of what's going on in this place?
Absolutely.
Is it
I am
sight
not
or smell?
perceptive.
Sight or smell?
It'll probably be go for smell.
Cool. I get advantage.
It'll be a 17 for me.
17. Okay.
19.
19.
I rolled a 3, so let's just skip it.
Okay. Again, you're probably just like, whatever. I don't give a shit.
It's counting
And
bombs.
what was yes.
Oh, Gaspar does not do perception. It's just not a thing. Great investigator. When he's focused on something, super good at it. But perception,
Perfect.
nah. He gets lost in his work.
Not
He gets lost in
interested.
what he's doing.
Okay.
Doesn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Caspian, you're smelling. In fact, there's a like a very sort of strange tang in the air that you kind of caught before in your sort of line of work. You feel like there's a sort of gunpowder type smell, like a black powder has been sort of fired recently, or something's happened here in this place that there's still that kind of acrid smell in the air. And for Panda, your character, you basically are seeing, as a 17, you're seeing a lot of merchants going on, but you're starting to see there's a lot of magistrates, men in the town. There seems to be a heavy presence not going around because there has been reports of there might have been fights outbreak between two parties as you arrived. So as you arrive to the Gilded Pig, you enter, and it's a nice atmosphere. There's a very warm, welcoming feel to the place. There's like a burning fire. And you start to look around the room. There's certain parties haggling and doing their business and having drinks and things. And you see Gramani go up to the bar. She speaks to the barman there, and he points upstairs, and she goes, "Right, you guys grab a table. I'm going to go check the rooms." And she goes upstairs. Is there anything you'd like to do in this tavern?
Yes. Need to find a pair, maybe 2 pairs of hands to help unload the cart of my gigantic pile of tools.
Oh, I can help you with that.
Okay.
I have an ability called Effective Packer.
Oh.
Thanks to my experience with goods and ability to manage spaces effectively, I can my carrying capacity is increased by half, and I manage the space of a wagon or an ally to increase its loading capacity by half.
Wow.
Okay.
So I need to get my Breaking Bad kit out of the cart and upstairs. My surgery tools and the black box we don't speak of also needs to come out. It's heavy. Sorry, I've got a chest that also needs to come out, full of a bunch of other stuff. Just also full of tools.
Race is gonna check inside that box.
I mean, you sure you wanna? It's marked with "Do not look." You know, come on, don't do it. It says don't
Are you
do
going to
it.
look?
Oh, I want to look. You can't put
All right.
that in front of me. I'm
It's
basically.
It's full of all sorts of insects and vials of liquid.
Vials of liquid.
And it's not locked at all. It's just open, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not locked. It just says "Do not." Yeah, no,
Oh,
don't.
okay.
You're not okay.
Do not look. Not for you.
I don't want that.
Okay, that's fine. So as you're all at this table, you see someone come over and he's like, "Can I get you guys any drinks, any food or anything?"
Yeah. What is your local wine like?
It's not too bad. I mean, we get it imported, so it's it's what we can get our hands on. It's not the best, but people seem to like it.
Oh well,
Bottle for the table.
I come from a very prestigious family, the Bacchuses. I'm sure you've heard of them. If you ever need some
no.
new wine, no, okay. I'll just have whatever you.
Are they like a prominent wine family?
Yes, very, very, very famous up north.
Oh, right. So a bottle for the table then.
Gin, neat.
Gin.
Yeah, I'm not
okay,
there.
gin. You're not there.
No, I'm
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
you've
just
slipped away, have you?
yeah. I'm just roaming around the
Okay.
the tavern. We're in a tavern, right? Yeah, I'm just roaming around
Yep,
the
yep.
tavern to see
Okay.
if what information and other juicy tidbits I can pick up about
Okay.
the
Sure.
yeah, about the Nova Marina and
Sure.
just the gossip.
Okay, we'll come back to you then. Yep, we'll come back to you then. So,
goss.
bottle for the table, a gin, and what's your character doing, John?
Doctor. Espinosa.
Doctor Gaspar Espinosa. Doctor Espinosa. I apologize.
It's okay. You didn't know. I mean, you should.
You should.
know.
I should know.
I mean, just have you seen this outfit? I know it looks like a mercenary outfit, but this little patch here, yeah, medic, meaning doctor.
I apologize, Doctor. Is there anything I can get for you?
I wouldn't mind a drink of something.
Okay.
You should
We
know.
have wine. We have
No.
ale.
You bring me the thing, and we'll let you know if it was right.
Right. And you see this person sort of look around like, okay, and starts to just turn around and walk away completely confused, like, something?
This is how you find out if
okay.
they're really good at what they do.
Ah, okay.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
they walk off.
I think
Is
you're
there
going
anything
to
you
be
guys wanna-
disappointed, Doc.
So is there anything you guys want to do? Like, have you noted? Do you want to roll, like, give me some perception checks to see if you've noticed that Caspian has just like disappeared. Unless
No
you would have
idea.
noticed. Unless you're passive. What's your passive perceptions? What's passive perceptions for everyone?
11.
11,
12.
12.
I also have this ability called Devil in the Details. I obtain information on riches, cultural traditions, lifestyle, social ranks, or quality of objects as a bonus action. I have advantage when performing this related check, and if a person is being studied, the DC is 8 plus their proficiency and their charisma. So I have
Okay.
advantage on just kind
Sure.
of
If you want to roll that.
yeah.
And Bastien, what did you roll?
He's going to roll a hearing check because he has advantage on hearing check.
Go for it.
You listening for what the fox says?
Outstanding.
That'd be 18 for me.
18. So yeah, okay. We'll see what Bastien's
roll
roll.
Stealth?
Yeah, go roll stealth to see how effective you are. Go on, let's roll stealth. And Wheezy, what did you roll?
18.
18. Okay.
18 to beat. All right, let's roll that. Yeah, I rolled an natural 20 plus 6, so 26.
Oh, okay. So as
To be
this
clear,
guy
he doesn't actually
leaves,
care where the fox
No, I don't. I
Yeah.
just did it, but it's just natural.
So as the waiter guy is taking your drinks order and gone, you guys go to turn, and then there's just like no one there. Caspian's just gone. He's just ghosted. So, is there anything you want to talk amongst yourselves, or are you happy for me to move over to Caspian and find out what he's up to?
Yeah, I want to find out what Caspian's up to.
Okay. So, as we go over to Caspian, you're just walking around the tavern, right? You're just kind of weaving in and around the people.
Yeah, in and out, just trying to pick up everything. I have a feature called Precious Information, but
okay.
I got to spend an hour to research, so I don't think it'll be
okay.
Unless we're gonna be here for like an hour, I'll just walk around collecting information for an hour.
Okay. So as you're walking around, you start to sort of pick up tidbits. There's shipments coming in. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on in the town because there's two parties that are very sort of against one another. You've got Rochefort, who's the merchant that's hired you guys, and his business is being under threat by the city official called Barbaggio, who some say he is potentially corrupt, but no one really wants to say it out loud. You can sort of pick it up in hushed tones of like, yeah, that Barbaggio, if you pay him enough, he lets anything come in. And you hear that Rochefort, he is kind of there's lots of stuff being levied at him for like what he's bringing in. He's being charged extra, and there's a lot of supporters for each party. You also notice there's a couple of people as you're walking through, and you give me a history check if you wouldn't mind.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's even better when you roll a 3. So 4.
3, 4. Okay. You see a small group in sort of military-looking attire, but that's about all you can gain from them. And you sort of see them over in the back, in amongst the sort of back wall, just chatting amongst themselves over their drinks. They don't notice you, and you can't get good enough look at them. So as you move on, but you do notice.
I take note of them. Yeah, I was just saying, I take note of them. Any emblems that I see, even though I might not recognize them right now, or just whatever emblems they wear and don. So, but move on.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're making your rounds, you do clock the person from. There has been instances where you've seen this person talk to your sergeant as well. You notice that the merchant themselves, Rochefort, is in here talking to a couple of people, but you notice that he keeps looking up across the tavern in a very sort of irritable fashion to somebody else.
Mm-hmm. And then, I'll just make my way over there and try to see if I can intercept anything or see who exactly they're looking at.
So what would you want it to do then? Are you listening, or are you going to try and are you going to sit at the table, or are you just going to hang around in the background?
Hang around in the background and listen. Like, just pick up information that could be useful.
Okay, so as you're standing there, you sort of see Rochefort talking to one of his guys, and he's like, listen, I want the mercenary group is coming in soon. They're going to go to the docks. They're going to guard the shipment. When the shipment is safe, then we move it. And he leans in really close, and he's just like, and he sort of does the look around, and Barbaggio cannot know what's in those crates. And you see him look over, and you see him look at a couple of guys across, and you're going to probably gather that. Roll me insight. Give me a bit of an insight check on this one.
Are they lying to me? Because I have an advantage.
No, you're there, so I would say that he's just discussing business. So there's no lie here yet.
And that is he said insight?
Mm-hmm.
14.
14, okay. So with the 14, you can kind of gather, looking over what he's looking, they're like, they possibly could be Barbaggio's men. And then you hear a door open, and you see someone walk in, and you see Rochefort quickly sort of like look away and put his head down. And you assume, and you see someone else join the table, and they kind of stand up, and sort of nod to this guy as if like he's a superior to them. And they sit down, and you see Rochefort's clearly kind of trying to hide himself from this person.
All right. Okay. So yeah, I just do all of that, and if there's nothing else to pick up or get, I'll just basically
That's
just
all you
make
got so far.
round, just make a a round around the room, pick up whatever, and just make my way back to the table. And
Okay, as we swing back to the table.
conversation.
Yep. As Caspian starts making his way, what are you three up to? What are you guys doing?
Trying to overhear the conversation with, I want to say, Rochefort.
Okay. So are you going to try, because they're about a table or two away, so are you going to try and get closer, or are you definitely just trying to see like periphery
I'm
what
not
you
listening while not moving and pretending to be very interested in... I'm aggressively not looking at Caspian.
Okay. So you're definitely trying to pick up what Rochefort's saying. So as you probably notice again as Caspian comes back, Rochefort's hiding his face, and you kind of hear the words of like, "Oh shit, he's turned. He's here. He's in the tavern."
I turn to look at
And the
who
guy-
he's hiding his gaze from.
And as you look around, you see, much like what Caspian saw, a couple of guys, as this guy who's in a very nice sort of purple sort of doublet. He looks very refined, possibly a city official, as he sits down. And you see Rochefort's looking like, right, we've got to get out of here pretty quick. Because if he notices I'm here, this could get nasty. You see one of the guys starts to look around and be like, oh shit, it's Barbaggio. And then at this moment, the waiter returns with the gin and the wine and a interesting looking drink in like a tankard about this high. He places it down in front of the doctor.
I will examine this drink. What is it? What's it appear to be? Is it a beer?
It looks
is it a
like
cocktail?
it looks like it's a light ale, but it's got like a sort of different color to it. It's not like a golden ale. It's more like a ruby red.
Oh, interesting. I will nod, but will reserve my judgment for later, after I have tasted this red-looking beer.
Perfect. Okay. So he sort of stands at the table. He's waiting as Caspian comes back, and he sees Caspian. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed your drink. Would you like anything?"
Yes.
And what would that be?
That would be fine. Thank you.
Right.
Caspian is just
Can I?
trying to look.
And you just see the guy like look a bit confused. He's like, "I'll be back in a moment," and just wanders off back to the kitchen.
I'm gonna slide
So,
him up over to Caspian and watch him see how that goes.
What'd you get, Doc?
No,
I got something for Caspian.
I already. Sorry, I already told you.
No,
about
it's
these
fine.
experiments. I'm not a guinea pig.
No, not at all. Not a guinea pig. A fox. You're a fox.
With
And it's a red drink. Matches the fur. Just would be interested to see what your thoughts were on it.
I drink it, sure.
And how do you feel after drinking that?
How am I supposed to feel?
I don't know. This is
Drunk?
ooh. Do you feel drunk?
Did you just shoot it straight back, like just drunk it all in one? Did you?
No, I just
Oh,
drunk
okay.
and normal. No,
Good.
it's
Okay.
not this type of character.
No, basically, it tastes like licorice, and it's got like a sort of strange, sort of like woody, nutty aftertaste.
Can you describe the notes?
Is it sweet?
It's sweet, and it's also has a very strange like you kind of like a minty, like toothpaste after taste. You like, this is a weird combination of flavors. It feels
What
like
you
they've
get
just
when you
gone,
order off menu.
yeah.
This is not. This is not good. Not at all. Whatever you ordered, it is bad, and I just push it back over to the doctor. You can have this.
Well, then we have learned something, haven't we? Service here is bad.
Bastian just sniffs the thing and is like, yeah, that's what we learned. That's what we learned.
Tracy wants to like. Can I
I
assess
slide
whether or
it
not this
over
is
to-
like a high caliber tavern, or are they cheaping out on us?
You can, well, okay. What role do you want to give me for that? If you want to give me a role for it, would you like history? Are you using some sort of expertise here, since you are from a wine family?
Yeah, I think I could. I mean, unless you want to use the roll from earlier, Devil in the Details.
Sure.
Yeah,
What did you roll? Let's use. Was it?
Yeah, it was like an
What
18.
did you roll? 18. Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a middle of the road tavern. It's not high. It's not low. It's just like when they get someone who asks like these ambiguous questions, like the doctor did, they're like, I don't know, we'll just mix something up and just give it to him and hope it's okay. They kind of just gone shot. This will do. And it's kind of like a mixer type thing. They've just gone, give that a go. But
Yeah,
you can
see-
tell that the wine you've got is actually not bad. It's quite a decent wine. And obviously, Bastien, your gin is actually nicer. It tastes like a quality gin. So if there's anything, gin seems to be like the drink of choice here.
I
See,
take
when-
another sip. Sorry.
When
go
you
ahead,
come,
Hannah.
you're good. When you come to these kinds of taverns, it's really important to just order a certain way, to get the good stuff. You got to show them that you're important, and they want you to come back to their establishment.
How do they not know that I am important? I am important.
Well, unfortunately, not everyone has such keen senses.
That is true. There are many simpletons who walk the streets. And it is true that taverns are often filled with simpletons, as drink is oft to lower the defenses of their mind. How do you feel after a second sip of that?
Oh, he's rolling.
Yeah, better, but still not so.
Are you gonna
it's-
drink it?
It's because it's sweet but it has a nutty aftertaste and peppermint. That is just odd mixtures. And I slightly
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I'll do it. All day, baby. And that's cocked. That's 14.
14. Okay. You feel like there's a buildup of like bile and like extra saliva as you've drunk this again. You're thinking, this hasn't agreed with me. I might, and you managed to like choke it back down. Like there's a potential you might vomit, but you've managed to hold yourself together.
Bastian shifts his chair so he is not in the line of fire.
Good.
The wine that I have is fantastic, and I feel great, in case you were interested in how I feel.
In 10 minutes, I will check back with you to see if perhaps you feel any effects of perhaps poisoning. Not to alarm you, of course. Certainly no one would be trying to poison myself for any particular reason.
But it's okay because you have all the antidotes, don't you, Doc?
What?
Antidotes?
Antidotes. I'm sorry. What are you speaking of? What is this antidote you're speaking of? Antidote to what?
Oh, while this group is
Nothing.
talking,
Bastian is starting to reach slowly for the mug and suggest that maybe Caspian not. Keep
Oh,
drinking.
I'm not drinking anymore. This no, but I
He's
do
had
lean
enough.
over. I do lean over to because you gotta try things twice, make sure you know you like
Yeah.
it. I lean over to Marisi and I say, "You should probably be concerned about being poisoned. Probably not by the tavern, but maybe the doctor." And then I just sit back and smile and wave at the doctors.
Just watching you intently to see if like an eyeball falls out or fur falls out or one of his ears like kind of goes wonky or something, just to make sure, we've got to give this, this poisoning. Usually poison is not a long acting thing. They try to poison you in a tavern. So like if he falls over now, then I shouldn't drink it. But if he's fine in 10 minutes, I can drink it.
Okay. So at this moment, you notice that. Sorry, go on.
So, would you also perhaps be poisoned by a barkeep who has to fulfill some ridiculous request without any instructions whatsoever? That person wouldn't poison you, right?
Well, no, certainly somebody who had it out to poison you, regardless of what you ordered, would poison whatever you ordered.
All right, Racey's gonna grab the mug, and
Okay.
I have extraordinary touch, which is I have developed a sense of touch that can recognize material properties of an object simply by holding it in my hand. I just need to pass an
Okay.
intelligence check of DC of 12.
Sure. Go for it.
Oh no, it might not be enough. Nope, it's 11.
Okay. So are you drinking this? Are you drinking it as
No,
well?
I'm sniffing it. I'm touching it.
Okay.
not drinking it.
You get the feeling that with a was it 12?
DC was
11?
12, but I rolled 11.
11. Even with an 11, you're like, this mug seems cheap. Like it's like a really cheap metal. So you're wondering if maybe something, as they've used this cup or this tankard, that maybe something from the metal has got into the drink as well, and maybe just kind of, maybe just ruined it a little bit. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say with an 11, but you feel like the container is probably not great.
It's a bad mug. Drink's not great either, but the mug I think is what's making this drink worse.
Perhaps if you held the mug for about 10 minutes and we'd find out whether or not you felt it was bad still.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. So at this moment, as you're talking, let's see. Yeah, Mercy, you feel someone bump your chair. And then you see this person who's like an otter sort of looking character toward past. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm very clumsy. And he just walks past
Insight check.
you. Go for it.
Perception check.
Go for it.
That guy's really clumsy.
I should have did perception, but I'm gonna stay with the insight.
Insight. Okay, yeah, roll
Yeah.
some up.
Actually,
are you doing
call
anything,
out to him.
Mercy? Are you go on?
yeah, I was gonna say I just
Yeah.
call out to him.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Say, hey you. Just so he could see if he turns around or keeps walking.
You see him. He's basically doing that. He's
15.
going to different 15. Okay. So he's going to
I'll-
different tables, doing the same thing. And I'm so sorry. Stumbles. Oh my god. I'm so clumsy.
Yeah, 16.
Bastian gets up and slowly follows him around, but kind of okay. So he's tracking him, watching
Mhm.
him, and like
Okay.
trying to match his
15.
movements. He's on an intercept course, but a surreptitious one.
I have a 16.
Okay. 16. Okay. You've noticed that this guy is a very deft, very good pickpocket. And it's not like lots. It's just like a couple of coins at a time.
Yeah,
So you would have lost 2 gold from that interaction, from bumping you.
takes one
so-
and no one. Yeah.
But it's not like he's lifting pouches. It's just like two. Something sort of very low key that wouldn't get noticed too much.
Can I? I want to bump him. See if
Go
I can
for
get
it.
those
See what
coins
happens.
back.
Yeah.
I just
let's
get
see
up I get up, look at him, and then just circle him, circle around real quick, and just bump into him. Sleight of hand.
Okay. Go for it.
Caspian is moving to like be behind the otter with
Okay.
Caspian in front.
That's a 12.
Okay. As you go to bump him, you realize he moves quite quickly and you feel yourself stumble as he's like just tripped you. You've gone in for the shoulder and he's just gone whoop and just put his leg out and just
I
caught
did have
you.
advantage.
Okay.
Can I use the advantage? Is it too late?
Yeah, if you want to use it. Yeah.
All right,
Go for
let's see if we can. Yeah, 15.
15. Okay. That still happens because he rolled a natural 20. So this guy just goes whoop and then just turns to the side and just you feel yourself stumble forward. And he's like, oh, my friend, it looks like you've had far too much to drink.
Okay, now I'm upset.
Caspian reaches out a hand to his shoulder to stop him, although it's probably going to be more to his elbow.
You're stopping Caspian, are you?
No, I'm stopping the otter.
Oh, you're stopping the otter. Okay. As you go to stop him, you realize he's already got his hand in Caspian's pocket as he stumbled to like pickpocket him. As he's like, "Oh, my friend, I'm so sorry."
Evidently, not as much as I have, though.
Oh,
What you doing?
well,
Empty your pockets
I
now.
mean, come on, we don't have to do this, do we? I mean, I'm just coming
Yes,
here for
we
a
do.
drink and.
He will. Can I roll a intimidation check as he pulls back his little doublet or whatever it's called, and you see a little bit of the last word.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Go intimidation.
Also, would I recognize this person as a part of my network of contacts?
All of 4 because I'm tiny and adorable, apparently.
4. Okay.
We're losing
We'll come
to
back
an
to
otter.
that. With
I really want to just shoot him.
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I would think you know this guy as someone called Puccino. He's kind of Puccino. He kind of runs in these. He's kind of like the person that just he does it for. This is kind of his bit. In a tavern, he sees new people. He's like, a little bit of coin here, a little bit of coin there. He goes down, probably gambles it, loses it, and then rinse, repeat for the next day, that sort of thing. So he's kind of not a great criminal, but he's very deft. He's very good at pickpocket, and that's about his major skill. After that, it's a complete shit show. He just like he's in. You know from your circles that you've travelled in, you've heard his name mentioned. You're like, yeah, he's got a lot of debt. So as soon as he gets the coin, it's like I've got to spend. I've got to go. I'm playing cards. I'm rolling dice. I'm doing whatever, and it's gone. And you know that's the sort of thing. And for the intimidation, he's just like, ha ha.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's What I mean, what is that? Is that like a water pistol you've got there, or
Maurice's gonna take this opportunity to walk up and Prego, signore, come here, come have a drink with us. Guys, have you met Puccino? This is my friend.
Oh, yes, come sit with us.
Yeah, have a seat. And a drink.
Yeah.
I want to put him in front of the mystery drink.
Yes.
Oh, okay, sure.
Please have this drink.
Is this like, are you like gathered around him so he's not going to try and escape?
Yes,
Is that the kind of, right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. So he just sits down. He's just like, well, yes.
Drink it.
You know what?
Excuse me?
For the coin that you so eagerly borrowed from us, I would love to just get a little bit of information from you. That's okay.
I mean, you kind of have caught me in a bit of a spot here, but I mean, sure. I'm willing to
some
help.
Coin exchanged for some information.
Yeah. I mean, I get to keep said coin, correct? Yeah.
If the information's good.
I mean, I'm willing to. Let's see what we can do. I mean, the new friends. This is great. I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna slide the drink even closer to him.
Yeah, and Maurice is gonna look at the rest of the party and just any questions that you might have for somebody who is so adept in the streets of this nice city that we've come to.
Who was the man in the fancy purple doublet, friend?
Oh, yes, him. Obviously, I didn't get quite close enough to admire that very nice doublet, but that is our esteemed official of the city. That is Ludovico Barbaggio.
What species is Ludovico?
He is a martin.
What was the last name again?
Yes,
Sorry.
he's Barbaggio. Berbaggio. Barbaggio. Yes. I mean, probably not the table I would go to, if I'm honest. Probably avoid that one like the plague. Yes.
The plague is very
And he's got a
difficult to
couple.
avoid.
Yeah. Yes. So I hear, and he picks up the drink, and he's like, "So, is there anything else you'd like to know?" I mean, he's on business apparently, so I've heard.
What
Something to do with
business have you
a
heard
shipment.
of? Really?
Well, apparently there's a shipment coming in, and he's not too happy about its content. So I hear.
I think Maurice is gonna look at Caspian. Like, Caspian, what do you think of this shipment?
Yeah, I'm no longer. I'm in a bad mood now because I lost.
You got outsmarted by the otter. You got outfoxed.
Yeah, I got outfoxed, so I'm upset now. I'm not in a good mood anymore. Do you know what's in the in the crates?
Oh, well, there is rumors about. Some say it's, the wines, the exotic silks, that sort of thing. But old Puccino, he knows.
And lucky for us, we have you.
Indeed. I hear on the grapevine that it's muskets.
And who is the shipment going to?
Well, he sort of looks around and he's like, well, apparently there is the merchant Rochefort is bringing them in to sell them on the black market for another party. A man out of Barlecci, Barbolini, apparently. And obviously you would know this is the guy that you work for. And apparently there's some sort of deal where he brings these guns in. They are not marked. They are under the radar. They're not official. He sells them to certain parties within the city who might be interested in that sort of thing. And the money goes back to Barlecci. Or so I understand.
Do you know what what he would do? I mean, he said he's not really happy about the shipment. Is there something that he would be doing to stop it?
Well, apparently the shipment is coming in tonight. And as he takes like a big swig of this drink and puts it down, and he's like, well, the shipment is under suspicion. It's being watched, from what I understand, by another group. And you see he starts going, oh, bit of heartburn. Oh, yes, and I think they may try to steal the shipment. It's another party that I don't know who they work for. I don't know names. Obviously, I'm just a simple pickpocket. Do you understand? You know, I know nothing of these matters. Yes, and that's all I know, really. And he goes to stand up. Anyway, good day, as he's just about to stand up.
Wait.
Bastian looks at. I'm sorry, I forgot my character. Marisi, like, any other questions? Because Bastian has not moved from behind him.
Yes. How do you feel?
Bastian is a.
Nervous, actually, nervous. I would say
Nervous.
Slightly nervous. Yeah.
Are you
What's up,
personally?
Well, I mean, I'm in esteemed company, as you can tell, but I
Never been safe
feel
for
slightly.
friends.
Really? I mean, you with your water pistol and this clumsy fox? I don't know. I mean, I'm not really sure if you're the sort of company that old Pacino here should be hanging around with. And you get the imagine he talks about himself in third person quite a bit.
How would you
You are-
describe your current heart rate?
I mean, it's fairly, and you see there's sort of, you see if otters could sweat, you see him start to like sweat
He's
a little bit.
shinier than normal.
Yeah, he's a little bit more slicker than usual. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be fine. I've had a bit of a strong heart. The old Pacinos, they never had a problem.
Well, you're in
Should
the
I be
company of the
concerned?
Bacchus family, and the Bacchus family takes care of their friends.
Weren't they a bunch of like cutthroats and thieves?
All right, that's so nice to meet you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
If you could
Good luck.
sound
He tries to get out of the way and then sits
Yeah.
down in the chair that he just got out of.
As he goes to stand up, you see, do you know that thing where you get a bit lightheaded as you stand up? He gets a bit like, oh, and then he just goes, "Blah!" all over the floor.
Seems,
I told you it was bad service.
Seems like
And
someone.
he's like, oh my God.
I
I'm
jumped back.
Mhm.
And he's just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I've embarrassed and shamed myself.
Oh, don't worry, friend. And I'm just gonna hand him the rest of my wine. You're good. You're good. Just go get some fresh air. Go get some fresh air. Shooing
mixed
him
the
away.
wine.
actually
He
feels
just-
bad about making him.
I want to roll another sleight of hand check.
Okay. He shoots the whole
Yeah.
wine back and puts the glass down.
Yeah, while he's busy
Okay,
doing that.
go
I'm
for
gonna
it. Yeah.
Son of a bitch. It's a 7.
Oh, okay. What are you trying to go for? Are you
I was
trying to
trying-
pickpocket him?
Yeah, I was just trying to pick his pockets because I lost and I don't want to lose. I don't like to lose in a battle of wits and cunning. So
As he's like go at you, as you go to do it, you see his hand shoot out and like Colt grabs your hand. He's like, "Come on now, friend. Let's not play that game anymore." Anyway, puts the drink down and goes, "Good day." And he
Wait,
turns
one-
around
one-
to walk away.
1 second, sir. Before you leave, I'm just a little concerned about you mixing those substances together. We really haven't tested the first one yet. Would you come back perhaps in about half an hour just to let me know how you're feeling?
I mean, I probably won't come back in here, but I'll probably be outside.
If you don't make it back, I'll be a little bit concerned about the potency of what just mixed.
Right.
Yes.
No, doctor. He
Well-
said he'll be right outside. We'll meet up with him
Yeah.
later.
Hey, it could be outside on the ground, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah.
What could be the worst that happened? Last time I saw someone's gullet just melt out of their stomach.
Okay, well, Pacino's got to go. I'll catch you guys around the city at some point. Looks at Caspian and goes, "Better luck next time, champ." And sort of just turns around and walks out the door.
yeah, I might kill that guy.
Well, he's probably already killed himself. The mixing of the two compounds. Who knows what will happen?
Yeah, well, he better hope that's what happens because
Oh, no one would ever hope
So-
that. That's a terrible way to go.
yeah, sure.
If everyone would like to give me perception checks, please. If you want to give, if the
go up by
doctor doesn't
passive.
want,
I'm just-
yeah,
He's not very perceptive. He doesn't really. He's not.
yeah.
He's,
Now I
he's
roll
somewhere here.
18.
bullshit.
So we get
I got a
18.
low one, 7.
19, 7, 19, 18. So you guys, you notice that Grimani's come back
20.
down the
I'm
stairs.
sorry. Wait,
Sorry. Okay.
no, wait. I can't read. Sorry, it's 19.
I mean, this otter has got you shook.
Yeah, I'm very upset.
So you two, you notice that Grimani's come back down the stairs from obviously finding out where your rooms were for the evening, and you can see she's made a beeline for Rochefort and has already sort of stood chatting to him.
Is
there anything you'd like to do?
I'm seething.
I'd like to follow the otter.
If I follow him, I'm definitely gonna, jump him in an alley.
I mean, you can follow the otter if you like, if that's what you want to do. If that's what you want to go for.
I'm not going to turn this into the squirrel murders the otter in an alley.
Hey, we're here
That's
for a
fine.
job.
That's fine.
He just,
Yeah.
I'm very upset. So if I follow that otter, I'm taking out.
Yeah.
I'm taking out.
But with those two roles as well, you will also, Caspian, you specifically will notice the group that was looking a bit sort of militaristic has left. They've gone. They've disappeared.
Is the shipment that the otter was describing, that's what we're guarding, right?
Correct. Yeah. You start to realize, hang on a second, he just told you the shipment tonight that's coming in. But you were told, if you at the beginning, that this was just a simple shipment, nothing to worry about. It's a very simple guard thing. Don't worry, in and out.
So we've learned not only is the shipment not simple, but also like weapons and smuggling, but also that there might be
black market weapons. Yeah.
Yeah, there might also be a planned attack on them.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
When is the shipment, where is it now? Is it in transit? Are we picking it up?
It will probably arrive at the docks in Rochefort's private warehouse in a couple of hours' time.
I think what a good use of our time would be is to check out where we need to be in a few hours. Maybe just get a lay of the land.
Okay.
Marisi is very poignantly trying not to talk about it or be very specific of details.
Okay.
Yes, we should set the table.
Okay.
Yes.
As you're doing this, you hear a bit of a noise of a couple of chairs being scraped backwards, and you hear someone go, "That son of a bitch!" And then you look up and you see Barbaggio's men have stood up, and then Rochefort's men have stood up, and they're like, "He's here!" And then you see Barbaggio is making his way to Rochefort. Rochefort's like, "Oh shit!" Romani's looking at you guys like, I might need you to step in here.
I'm not there.
Where are you going?
We can't fight.
You just stealthed again?
Yeah. You son of a bitch. I look over. Because 19 perception, I'm looking at everything. I saw those guys leave.
Okay.
I forgot to mention that to the rest of the party that people of interest were here. But anyway, you son of a bitch. Okay, it seems like something might be going down. I leave. I hide.
Are you in the tavern?
No, I'm in the tavern. I'm in the tavern.
You're just not at the table.
Yeah, I'm not at the table.
Okay, so you've just hidden.
Yeah, Barbolini looks over to a group of people. They might need you to get into this. The people that are walking over to Barbolini looks at Barbolini, sees this group of people, so okay, they might be helping, but the fox isn't there. The fox is somewhere else. So if we do need to help, I'm at a better advantage for what I need to do.
Sure. Okay, so basically, you guys look around. Caspian is vanished again as you watch as one group is approaching the other group, and obviously from you arrive in the town, you're like, this could get heated.
16 stealth, by the way.
16 stealth. Okay. So as you walk in, as you're watching this unfold, what are you prepared to do? As you see Barbaggio's looking quite angry as Rochefort stood up, and he's like, what's the meaning of this? What do you want? And Barbaggio's like, I knew I'd fucking root you out of here somewhere, you slimy little fuck. And he's just storming over to him.
There's a second floor with a balcony type thing, right?
Yeah, there's an upper floor, yeah.
Bastien is saying, I'm gonna go check out our rooms, but he wants to be up.
Okay.
Wink.
So what's Mercy doing at this point?
A good question. I'm pretty useless in combat, but
Drinking wine.
yeah. I think actually, Marisi is gonna kind of position themselves in a way that's like behind the person they care about.
Okay.
With the suspicious mug.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're going to-
Please.
and the moment, and
Okay.
they're gonna, I guess, hold action to throw this mug at the first person who attacks.
Okay. So they're approaching. What's Gaspar doing?
Well, Gaspar is trying to figure out how this mug, the consciousness mug, has caused Caspian to evaporate. Fascinating properties. Well in line with the kind of research he's actually conducting, so he's very interested in this. A fight breaking out is contrary to his ability to really process. It's going to be too much noise, too much movement, too much action.
Okay.
And so he's going to be idly pulling a couple of components from the various different bags on his legs, plucking things together, just calmly putting it together into a little black ball that he's going to just chuck over his shoulder back towards the group. Just a little alchemical thing that causes a slight smoke bomb sort of situation in a 20-foot radius, heavily obscuring the area. Really can't punch somebody you can't see, right? Might give the guy some time to get, just get his way out.
Okay. And that's gone off now,
You
has it?
hear-
And that's just enveloped the area.
Yeah, it's a bonus
Okay.
action.
Fuck.
It's a bonus action. Sublimatio is the name of the Nigredo alchemy. It's it's a black stone that can be thrown 30 feet, forming a black cloud 20 feet in diameter, heavily obscuring the area.
Okay, lovely.
Just chuck that over my shoulder so I can continue my thinking because it's going to get too loud, and I can't.
Okay. What were you doing there,
Fighting here.
Bastian? What were you saying? What were you gonna plan to do?
Well, vantage and line of sight to.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go over now. I can't see shit.
Yeah. Guns are
Okay, as
loud
you see
these
this like
Stupid crow!
smoke.
Ah!
And
This
at
is
this
not the
point,
first
what's
time he has
Cas-
done this, I'm sure.
No, and it's probably not the last.
No.
And Caspian, what are you doing at this point? As you basically just see Gaspar go whoop, and then smoke just go fill the room.
I'm
Probably should just
torn.
get him out of here, really.
Yeah, I was torn between diving in and just stealing shit off the other guys.
Okay.
But I think I'll just get fella out of there since I see the smoke bomb go up. I'm gonna just dive in the smoke, grab rush
Rough
four,
four, is that what you're going for? Yeah.
and then
Okay.
I guess get him out.
So you see
through the
there's
back
like
door.
there's a bit of a hubbub, and you, grab him, someone grab him quickly, and this sort of thing goes on. Grimani's like, what the fuck's just happened? Does smoke just come out of nowhere? So are you trying to? You all trying, or is it just Caspian trying to do this?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Marisi would also,
Okay.
because they position themselves behind him to grab him
Okay.
and start pulling him out.
Perfect. And Bastian, you're
is
up top.
halfway down the stairs now, listening to
Okay.
try and pick out his
All right.
friends
Okay.
and intercept them as soon as he can perceive them.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to give me a perception check, then if you want to, can you use
I mean,
you can
I
use
use my hearing perception
hearing?
check.
Yeah, use your hearing perception check for that then.
Yes. So meanwhile, I'm diving in the smoke
And-
cloud. Nice.
What did you get, sorry? 10. Okay. You kind of
It was
there's
very strong, Jen.
yeah, you a little bit lightheaded. The smoke is kind of, you can't really pick out anybody, too many voices. And as you're coming down the stairs, Caspian, what were you going to do?
Oh, dive in. Two things. One, dive in,
Cool.
and either on the way out or the way in, growing punch one of the guys, and then get rush 4 out.
Okay. Give me an attack roll then.
I got 2 attacks, so maybe I could growing punch 2 of them.
I mean, but Baggio, and there was just 2 guys with him, so
Yeah,
yeah,
I
go
would've-
for it.
yeah,
I'll
the
let-
2
I'll-
guys.
yeah.
You said attack roll, so this is unarmed, right? What's the plus for
Yep,
that?
it'll be unarmed strike. Yeah.
What's a plus for that?
Strength, I think.
Yeah, it should be.
Well, yeah, I missed the one guy.
Strength.
He doesn't get not
You just
quite-
whiff, you just like through the smoke cloud, you just hit nothing.
Yeah, and then I'm like, well, I'm just trying to get the other guy. That's a 17.
17, okay.
Yeah, -1. So
Fine, the 16 is good enough.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, and you hit it. You hear this. As it, you hear like a thud as you hit something as someone goes down.
Yeah, and then I grab rush forward.
Rush forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow me if you want to live. And then I
As you
spam
grabbed
my
him,
way
he's
to the
like-
kitchen.
Okay, he's like, as you grabbed him because it's in the smoke and he's not sure what's going on. He's pulled like a little dagger out and he's like, oh, thank God. He realizes it's because Grimani has tipped him off. There's people there to help before you guys jumped into action. So as you're leading him out, so is that what everyone's doing? Is everyone following? If you're able.
Yeah, the more you see if they don't see the rest of the party, it's gonna call them out and be like, "It's time for dinner. Let's go."
Okay. And you all
Cassian slips
kind
through
of-
the smoke out the door.
Yep.
I think
And
we go
Gaspar, are you-
upstairs. We go upstairs and out a window, as that is better than going through my own cloud. I mean, I can't see, and there's people
Sure.
there with weapons. Man, ruining my whole experiment. But yeah, we go upstairs and out the window.
Okay.
You can like
So
glide
you-
or fly a little, right?
Oh, I can fly. Yeah, I'm a crow.
So the crow
Well,
just
the
goes
reason
out
I
the
didn't
cloud.
because I
up.
break my legs.
So as you guys all depart, you manage to get outside. Are you like heading down a street and all that sort of stuff, trying to get away from the tavern as quick as possible? Sure. Okay. So as you get out and down, you see rushing like Secret Service agent head down, trying to get this guy down the street. And you manage to get far enough away. You see that his commotion has calmed down and he's just very much out of breath. You notice him now, he's this big sort of boar looking character, big heavy set, and he's just like like panting quite heavily. He's like, thank you, my friends, thank you so much for getting me out of there. I thought it was gonna turn into violence.
Yeah, very strange how a very simple and run of the mill shipment would turn into a violent situation.
Well, yes, I mean we've had a bit of a dispute over the past couple of months, and as he's a city official, he wields a lot of power, and he doesn't quite like me very much. So we're at a bit of an impasse. He doesn't like my business. I don't like his rules.
Right.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And this is what precisely?
Suspicion. Sorry, go on.
And your business is what?
My business. Oh well, I'm as your sergeant would have told you. I just deal in silks, fine wines, jewelry, those sort of goods.
Muskets.
I beg your pardon.
Oh yeah, muskets, right? Yeah. Weapons.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
What have you heard?
That's, you know.
A lot, actually.
Yeah. Including
Gee,
a
oh.
possible attack tonight. They know about your shipment, so fully aware.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't worry, my network gave me the download.
I see. Okay, and I can fully trust you are going to guard this well and deal with this for me.
Well, we just really want to know a little more about what we're guarding.
Well, as I said, it's silks and fine wines, and There's some marble statues that have come in from
You
the
can-
east as well.
You don't have to lie to us. It's okay. If you know the weapons
I
might.
beg your pardon, madam. I would not lie. I'm an upstanding merchant in this fair city, and I have a reputation to uphold, and I will not be slandered or smeared by you.
Oh, okay. The rest of the town knows, though. I mean, if a simple
don't know what they
pickpocket
know.
knows about it.
Well, to be fair, he
Who would
was
that be?
hallucinating just a little bit.
Well, I'll say this. You've been paid handsomely for your contract, and I would rather you just didn't look into any particulars that maybe you're not supposed to, and deal with the job at hand. Are you still able, or should I get someone else?
Job
Oh.
changes, pay changes. We're not guarding perfume anymore, are we?
Well, no, it's silks and marble statues.
And long cylindrical
Well, I
objects
got out
with
of
a combustion chamber.
I mean, I got out of the perfume game a long time ago. It was just not going well.
Couldn't have
Semantics.
gotten out of the perfume game there, buddy.
I think Mariyuki is going to do another devil in the details check to see
Sure.
if, like, what, just kind of get an idea of why this guy's hiding. Whatever he's hiding. Oh,
Mhm.
thank God for that advantage. That is going to be a 22.
22. Okay. So, from what you can gather, he's kind of doesn't appear to be lying. He seems to be quite on the up. He's like, no, that's just what I supply. This is like very high value goods that could be stolen, and that's kind of it. So, where this musket stuff's coming from, he's like, what are you on about? I don't supply weapons. I don't bring that in.
Do you have a business partner that you work with?
Not anymore. No,
Oh,
we kind of went our
anymore.
separate ways.
What happened?
Yeah. Well, it's back when we were in the perfume game, and it didn't quite work out, as I said, and they wanted to go it alone.
Are they still in the area?
No, well, I haven't spoken to them in a long time. They could be. I don't know. I'm just a simple merchant. I don't really know who runs in this city these days. It's kind of I'm just trying to keep my head above water with this city official on my back all the time.
But what regulations are you not, observing that he would be so upset with you about?
Well, as you may know, this city can be quite corrupt. And there's a lot of money that needs to change hands. And I, being an upstanding citizen and merchant of the city, I'm not going to grease any palms. I want to do it the right way. Fully above board, you understand? So I'm not going to give this guy any coin. And he seems rather pissed off about that. But I'm going to stand fast and, stand my ground and do things the honest way.
Well, if this is just a matter of dodging taxes, I can respect that. So, yeah, we'll help you out. We were just about to go and set the table, if you will.
Fantastic. Great.
Is our
If there's
sergeant
anything
nearby?
else, she's sort of stood back, like arms crossed, like watching this unfold a bit, like, And he's just like, well, I'll leave you to your business. He points the way down to the docks. He's like, this is. He basically tells you where his warehouse is going to be. It's going to be down here, and all that sort of information. He's like, but don't worry. There's people already in there. There's some workers already in there, attending to some other shipments I've got. Just guard it. Couple of hours, in and out, no problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Don't leave
Anyway,
town.
good day. Excuse me? He's like, what? Okay. And you see, like, eventually, there's like two of his guys, his like bodyguards, eventually catch up to him, and they're like, right, come on, boss, we need to get you back to your rooms. And he's like, yep, let's go.
Really are on
And
your
as they
feet there,
kind of-
boys.
What?
Get what you pay for.
Hmm. Also, you're welcome.
Right. Who are these? And he's like, just listen, they're just some guards I've hired. Just don't worry about it. Don't get involved. They're like, oh, okay, right. And as they wander off, you see your sergeant stood there. She's just like, all right. Interesting interaction. And she sort of wanders over and she's like, so, what was that all
He's a
about?
pillock.
Strong words.
Maurice is just gonna kind of recant the whole interaction with Pacino in the tavern.
Okay. So you think he's smuggling?
At least that's what the smugglers in this town believe.
If someone is smuggling, it's possibly not him, but
The strange thing is, though, I don't believe he was lying. So I think he doesn't really know that there's smuggling happening. So I think somebody...
You think he's the fool
to be
guy?
a smuggler of arms.
Yeah,
So he could be the fool guy.
maybe.
Someone to take the rap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's a potential then that Babaggio could be using Rochefort as a front to smuggle and then, or something along those lines?
Mm-hmm.
Because why else would this city official be so riled up about not being paid? It seems very odd to me.
That's my agreement.
Okay, well,
So are we getting
You guys-
reinforcements? Anything?
this is
Sounds
it.
like there's about to
This
be a
is all-
combat.
Well, who can say? Fourth wall. Who can
I
say?
didn't mean to be
Um,
fourth wall. It's just
No,
pretty
but
sure.
yeah. I mean, you guys have got it right. I'm pretty sure you can take care of everything. Is Caspian still with you, by the way, or has he still disappeared?
no. I'm there.
Oh, you
I
lost
let him
him,
out.
okay.
Yeah, I let him outside. I'm there.
Okay. I thought you let him out and then just disappeared again.
No. You only
No, that's
do that.
cool. Okay.
You only do that
Yeah.
when need to be.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a bit of guard duty. It'll elevate our reputation in the city. It'll help us out. So, if things do happen, do what you can, but try not to embarrass the company.
Oh, yeah.
Don't die.
Yeah. That's definitely not okay.
Never planned on it.
Does the company have a license to operate here in the city?
Not yet. This is where we're slightly in a bit of a grey area because this goes wrong, then we are in a bit of trouble. Because, as you may be aware, and she's going to tell you, like, in the past, there is certain licenses that are given out to mercenary companies, and because there's a rivalry between Pandolfo and your captain Barbolini, he used his political influence to stop your company from being legitimized. So you are kind of one failed mission away from being like brigands, of being just outlawed. So there's like, this is serious. So we need to do the best we can here. Otherwise, we could be in like not welcome in towns and cities, and probably hunted down and arrested.
What would the process be, so to say, if we were to become legitimate? With, of course, a license with the city here, they're in conducting business and, of course, then directly interfacing with Barbareccio, Barbarocci, Barbaccio.
Yeah.
The man.
Him.
Yes, him. The
The city official. Well, I mean,
Yes.
we'd have a lot more influence and a lot more ability to sort of delve deeper into their what he's up to and what they're doing. It's just the fact that until you're a legitimate company, there's not much. We're just hired guns, really.
But wouldn't you have some sense, I think, with our good friend, the Martin, about how the business is conducted here? Wouldn't that somehow run in parallel with our good employer not doing bad business man?
Well, I'm not sure of your question, but I think it's. Thank you for the raid as well. Red roll for respawn. Thank you for the raid of 6. Yeah, I think he's not very approachable, and from what I understand, he has allied himself with the company of the Storm, our rivals. Pandolfo is in his ear, so we've got to be very careful how we approach this, because he has his men around the city, and I think they may well want to try and trip us up. So we have to be very careful.
You'll just
If
try
there's anything to
invite
bring,
this man over for dinner.
I mean, I kind of saw the whole drink situation, Gaspar. I'm going to be completely honest. Would you try and poison him?
I would be interested to see what his thoughts were on the drink.
Has it been 10 minutes?
I would say, yeah, you've probably been talked like, where's he going now?
No, I keel over. Like when we start talking about the drinks, I just keel over.
They did poison it. See, I knew. Bad service. Bad service.
Do you
know
literally
bad
just
service
go
when you
down?
see it.
I appear dead.
She comes over to you and sort of like does the like Caspian, you okay? It's like trying to revive you.
No. Leave this to me. And I'll start pulling some stuff out of some
Okay.
pouches and whip up some smelling salts.
Yeah, I get up immediately when I hear the bottles. I rolled a deception check. I rolled like an 18 on deception, but I heard the bottles. I'm like, yeah, well, that could have been a joke gone wrong, and I just nope.
Okay.
Cannot. I refuse.
My medicine is so powerful that it heals him before it's even mixed. A demonstration. I will be writing a thesis about this later.
Okay.
God,
So she then says to you guys, right, so you're going to have to head to the warehouse, scope it out, see what's going on, see if there's anything that looks suspicious, and report back. I'll keep an eye on the tavern over here and any movements, and make sure these two don't end up meeting in the street or have a brawl or anything.
Yeah, and if you see
So-
a little weasel guy, Puccino's his name, just keep an eye
Kill
on
him.
him.
He owes me $5.
Kill him. If you
How
see
have you
him,
already made an enemy in this city so far? How's that happened?
he
Enemy?
thinks,
It was the
We've been busy
pickpocket.
he thinks he's better
Oh.
than I am, and I don't really appreciate that. So next time you see him, if he tries to pick your pocket, or
Okay.
if he doesn't try to pick your pocket, if you see him across the street, kill him.
Okay. Right. Well,
At least
I'm
report
definitely not
back
going to do
about
that.
his status. I mean, he did mix the liquids together. It's very
Right.
important
Okay.
that we know the truth, how those things interact.
So I'm looking for a drunk otter that may or may not have pickpocketed you guys. Is that correct?
And may or may not be
Right.
dead,
Okay.
Hope he
Well,
did.
or has lost
Wow.
50% of his fur.
okay. A bold drunk otter that's a pickpocket. That right. Okay. You guys go do the guard bit. I'll keep an eye on these guys, and then we'll get back together afterwards and find out what's going on. Okay. Perfect. Right. Okay. And on that note, I think that'd be a good time to go for a break. Thank you all for joining us and watching. We shall be back shortly. We're back in the room. Or are we? I don't know. We get told we're live. We're live. Welcome back, everybody. This is Historia. This is Blood Money. And these are the wonderful players. Hello, wonderful players.
Hello, wonderful players.
Fantastic. We'll work on that for next time. Crowd
You
participation.
didn't tell me to say it.
Yeah. You always say it. That's what you do.
Yeah, you would say it. So, yes, before the break, we met our wonderful band of mercenaries. They stopped off at a tavern. They met some interesting characters. Some got pickpocketed, some didn't. Yeah, that's where we are. Sid is furious.
Really
That,
upset
that
about
otter is going to get jumped in the alley.
Yeah. Perfect. So, as we come back, it's been a couple of hours. is there anything about the city you want to figure out before you go to the warehouse, or are you just going to head straight there? What do you want to do?
I feel like we're kind of on a time crunch with the warehouse. Like,
Okay,
Yeah.
they're coming. We should probably.
sure.
I
sure,
want to
sure.
get a jump on the rest of them because obviously if they know the city, we don't. We probably need to get as
Yeah.
much information as we can.
Sure.
I have an idea. It's a very good idea. I think you'll all like it very much.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
I love him so much.
I am going to take flight, and I'm going to scan the city. I am very observant. I'm sure you'll find that my keen eye will be very useful in this particular circumstance.
That's actually a very
Okay.
good idea.
Bound to
I'll
have
totally
lost.
pay attention.
All right.
And then I'll take off.
Okay. Gaspar takes flight. Are you looking for anything particular, or are you just going to do
No.
like a circle? Yeah, just
gonna-
fly off.
Bye.
Perfect.
I'm going to do I'm going to be a tourist. I'm going to spend some time being a tourist and looking at the city, admiring its architecture, with a passive 11 if anything catches my eye. But yeah, beyond that, I don't know if he's looking for anything particular beyond taking the opportunity to enjoy himself and enjoy the city, and
Okay.
particularly the area around the warehouse. To
Yeah.
see what's happening there.
Okay, well, as it's getting to sort of like dusk, with an 11, it's a lovely city in this time of day. It's, the dock's working away, the sun's slowly setting off the water, there's ships in the harbour. It's very majestic. You're like, this is fantastic. This is lovely. Yeah, that's pretty much all you gain from an 11.
Are there any other birds in the air?
There's like a heron, there's a couple of swan.
They in business, or are they also
just,
tourists?
They're just basically sort of fly past and be like, good day, and carry on.
You
Sort
live
of like
here.
pleasant
It's nice,
faces.
lovely. Yes.
As
Oh,
you-
hello.
yeah.
Hilltop. Yeah.
Good day.
Wonderful. Yes.
All that. Yeah. And obviously there's a few seagulls, but they're just like, they're
No,
not.
we don't do business with seagulls.
Yeah. Seagulls are just,
No.
they're just there. They're just getting in
Terrible.
your way.
They are the worst.
Yeah. The seagulls are just seagulls. They're not like anthropomorphic beings. They're just seagulls in this. So, yeah. So after Gaspar decides to take flight, what are the rest of you doing at this point?
After after he takes flight, I just look to the other two and say, he's not going to see anything, right? And I just proceed going towards the docks.
Okay.
And
Give me perception checks, please, if you would.
All of us?
Yeah, go for it. Bar, obviously Gaspar, because he's enjoying a majestic evening. He's enjoying a lovely evening in the
19.
sky. 19,
22.
22,
Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to add.
21.
21, 22,
24.
24. Okay. As you're making your way through the narrow streets of this city, you catch a glimpse of a certain otter just weaving his way through the crowd, and a little bit here, a little bit there.
I tap
I
Teddy
draw
Pin.
a bow. I got an arrow. I got an arrow knocked. I'm like, I could just do it right now. No one would know.
You will. There is a
No,
few
but
people
that's
still walking around, so there is a bit of a
No
crowd that
one
he's
would
weaving
know
in
it's
his way
me.
out. Okay, so what you just seen Caspian go? Arrow knocked.
Oh, but Maurice
As
is
you-
gonna walk towards our friend and put an arm around him and start to walk him over in the direction of where we were going towards the docks.
Mhm.
And just be like, "Hey, friend, look! Hey, we've got some stuff we can do and help out."
Whoa! Hey! Listen, this is not the time for this shit. And you see his accent. He's just dropped his facade. He's like, "Well, fuck, get the fuck off me." Whoa. This is not the time.
Oh, not the time. Wait,
I'm
are
an
you
important
busy?
business here.
You got something?
Yeah,
something-
very busy.
Oh yeah, schedule.
Yeah.
What's your schedule?
Yeah, I've got to make a delivery of cash, and you are getting in my way.
Oh, to who?
As if I'm going to give up the name that quickly. Come on now. You know how this works.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you just told me you're carrying cash.
Fuck. He looks at you and he's like, shit. Okay, right. So what's it going to take to get out of this?
What's gonna take?
Bastian
about
just
you-
looks at Marisi. Like, go, merchant, go.
Oh, to get out of this, it's such a good question. Well, you were so helpful earlier with that information. We find ourselves needing to stake out a whole area on the docks. So maybe you can
Right,
help
right,
us
right.
out, make sure that that area is secure, and then you can go on your merry way.
I mean, I could, but he goes, think fast. And he throws something in your face and he darts the other way.
I'm
Mm.
gonna shoot him with this arrow. I have to shoot him with this arrow.
Basically, what he's
Next
done
time we
is,
see him,
as you
he's
said
dead.
that to him, as he says that to you, he's basically thrown what looks to be like a handful of flour in your face.
Pocket
And
sand,
he's
go.
gone, yeah, think fast, and then just run off.
I don't have much.
Pocket,
but
yeah,
can
pocket
I
sand. Exactly.
do a saving throw to try to avoid it?
Yeah, give me dexterity saving throw.
I don't have much, so it's not gonna be great, but
I don't
Good
have
try.
much.
don't have much. That's a 15.
15. All right. You managed to sort of block him as he's like thrown. We'll call it pocket sand. Thank you, chat. He's taken his pocket sand and gone, think fast. And then try to run off. What are the other two doing? And Gaspar, are you seeing this, or are you still just happily taking in the scenery?
I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? I want to circle back and
Okay.
see, what's happening in the area, like what
Okay.
kind of
Yeah.
tour experience they're having on their little feet.
Yeah. So you basically watch someone throw sand at your friend and then run away.
Someone
Yeah,
threw stand at my oh, maybe that's the thing they do in the city. Kind of track, I guess.
It's like a
Who knows
welcome
what
custom.
mammals do?
Mammals are weird, man. I don't know. Like,
Mammals are weird.
Mammals are
That's
weird.
yeah,
Yeah, I want to clip him with the arrow and just like drag him in the alley and beat him up and take his money. That'll make me feel better, to
All
be
right.
honest.
Sure. Okay, so are you going to try and take a shot?
That's a
Go on there, do it,
23.
yeah. Fuck, all right.
So when he runs away, just wait till right when he's about to hit the alley, just fire it, clip him in the leg so he falls down, and then we just go in the alley and
Okay.
beat him up.
So
And take the rest of his
basically,
money.
as you do this, you see it hit him in like the back, like the part back of the knee, that sort of like gap there, and he just like stumbles into an alleyway. So he's there if you want to beat him up.
I'm gonna beat him up. take his. It makes me feel better. Yeah, I'm definitely
Okay.
doing that.
So what are the rest of you two? What are you guys doing? Are you following Caspian?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Maurice gonna stay
I'm
back.
gonna punch
though.
this little asshole.
Yeah, Maurice is just gonna stand back and just like from the back be like, you could have avoided this.
Yeah, I'll
And
land
then
on
buys
a-
gold out of his pouch.
Not on a roof.
from,
Okay.
from Gaspar's point of view, what he saw was this little asshole throw pocket sand at Marisi, run away, get hit with an arrow, then dragged into an alley and beaten up. And then
I mean, mammals
Okay.
do eat each other. Perhaps this is some sort of strange, thing. I don't know. I should go and observe this.
yeah,
So you're on the rooftop, Gaspar, yeah? You're on the
Yeah.
rooftop.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
Okay.
getting a good visual vantage from the roof.
Perfect. Okay. So as you go into this alleyway, and he's just like scurrying backwards on his hands. You see, he's just like, please, take all the money. Just take it all. Just don't hit the face. Pacino, this is his moneymaker.
Oh, I aimed just specifically
Gotcha.
for the face. As soon as he says that, I just, just
Like
punches.
crack you, like
Yeah,
punch
just
him in the face.
one to the a good one to the nose, and just just beat him
Blood
up.
just
Take
goes,
take the
okay.
money, and then I scramble up the wall with my 35 foot climbing speed. After I beat him up, and just
But
take. his
before you
cash.
do that, can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh, this son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
I was just gonna leave him alive, but I rolled the 8. That's an 8. That's
Okay.
an 8. Shiv.
So as you turn to run away, something out of the shadows, you see like a flash of a blade come out and like hit you with the flat end of the blade, hits you across the like knees and knocks you on the floor. And Gaspar, you're on the rooftop, aren't you?
Write
Yep.
this down. Enemies.
Okay.
It's a special.
Does a 12 hit you?
Who, me?
Yep.
On the roof?
Yep.
Gaspar de Espinosa? The doctor? Are you sure?
Indeed. Does a 12 hit you?
No, I mean, for this particular story beat, I'll allow it.
Okay. You're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel someone crack you across in the back of the shoulders with what feels like some sort of heavy, like cudgel.
Ow.
And out of the shadows, you see a very tall figure dressed in very nice an outfit. Caspian, as you sort of turn around, you realize this is one of the guys that was in that sort of uniform you saw in the bar before. And he's like, you must be the Spear's new recruits.
All right. So
It seems you're getting involved in business you shouldn't be. So, what brings you to this city? And out steps, you see this tall lynx walk out from the shadows.
how much of them are there
Just him at the moment that you can see.
that I can see? What brings me to the city? Pretty little minx that you might be, familiar with. And yeah, that's what I say because I'm just not in a good mood anymore. Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, I would prefer words to swords. I believe we can be reasonable.
I agree. We can absolutely be reasonable. And Marisi, was just at the corner of where the alleyway starts and has watched all of this, has not gotten involved, and starts to walk up. Clearly this is a misunderstanding. This fine gentleman pickpocketed a few of our coins, and we just wanted to put a stop to it.
Oh, Panucci. He just looks down at him. But yeah, don't worry about him.
Could we have our coins back?
Well, I don't know. What is it worth to you? What brings you to this city? Why are you here? I hear you're working for Barbolini.
Heard wrong.
Oh, did I? Is that so? And you notice now, everyone give me history checks. Give me history checks.
13.
13,
11.
24.
24. Okay.
16.
16. You notice this is the he's got the emblem of your captain's rivals. They're called the Storm Legion. Basically like a crossed thunderbolts with a sword. And who got the highest there?
Gaspar with a
Yeah.
24.
Gaspar. 24. You know this to be Pandolfo's second. This is Ericul Renzetti. He is his number 2 man. And he's just like, you do know that your captain's days are numbered, right?
We're just here to help with a very simple shipment. That's it.
I'm sure. And this shipment, what would it be? Silks and jewelry and all that other nonsense?
That's what we have been told. Yes, absolutely.
It's your mom's bloomers, and then I'm tired. It's been a long day. This Panucci just upsetting me, and then this guy, I'm done.
Okay,
I'm
so
done.
what are you going to do then?
Oh, I'm gonna saber this dude. Yeah, he gets the sword. I'm gonna sword him.
Oh, you're going to try and... Okay. Well, then, are you going to make an attack?
Yeah, let's make bad decisions, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, do it.
Yeah. That's an 18.
He's going to use his reaction to parry that.
Oh, you
As
suck.
you go. Now, I did say I'd rather use words than swords. And he sort of whistles, and you see, as you look up, you see there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 people on the roof, and they go like, and they just like aim their muskets at you. Now, do we want to continue this conversation? Or...
I count hours. I look around, so we have a non-combatant, so really and truly it's 3. Well, might be 2.5 against what, 5, and I'm better at a distance.
How high up
So,
are they in terms of feet?
They're on rooftops. They're on the rooftops looking down into the alleyway.
So 30, 60.
I'd probably say, yeah, about 30 foot. Now, I understand you've got a shipment to protect. Now, this doesn't have to be anything other than a warning. So, my captain doesn't need to crush your leader with force. I think the weight of public opinion will do that just fine. So, maybe there's a little bit of a scandal brewing. Maybe someone's name gets brought into it, and maybe you guys are made exactly what you are. Outlaws, brigands, whatever you want to call yourselves. And maybe it's just the beginning. But by the time we're done, no one in this city will hire any of you. And they'll let alone call any of you legitimate. So, here's the offer. Now, why should you go down with a sinking ship? Here's my offer. We've got room in our ranks for you guys. We're always looking for good talent. We're always looking for new faces. I can speak to my captain, secure some positions for you guys, and you let your leader, he does like the air quotes, sink. All you have to do is just let that shipment disappear. So, me and my friends here, we're going to leave you guys to decide. You make your merry way to the warehouse, and we'll see what happens.
Very kind of you to give us some time.
I'm very generous with time. So, the offer's there. The opportunity's there. Let's see what happens. And he looks at Caspian, and he's like...
Oh, teeth are bared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sort of smiles at you. He's like, the bravado of youth.
Yeah.
I'm sure me and you will meet again.
Ticking clock of the elderly. Yeah.
He's like, then he just goes, good day. And he just sort of like slinks back into the shadows as you kind of you see these guys leave. As they unlock their
They're kind of stylish about it. I mean, that's a pretty cool little trick they got there.
I could do that as well. And then I'd do it. It's not hard.
Yeah, I could do that shit. Don't you worry. I could do all that what they're doing.
So I take out a little book and I write
names going in.
Yeah, your name's going in on the little book, my little black book, embroidered and blazoned on the front. Just says enemies in a cursive script, and I open that. I put down Panucci's name and Renzetti, and I underscore it 3 times.
Okay. At this point, you notice that Panucci's disappeared. He's gone.
Yeah, I got what I got.
He's scurried away.
Yes, still an enemy, but I already got what I got from him. I'm not too worried.
So what, you got like a pouch of coins, yeah?
Yeah. I'm
Are you going to look in that pouch? You gonna have a
what's
look?
in that pouch? What's in there?
Open up, have a look.
Yeah, open it up. I swear to God, if
Small,
pocket, if it was
shiny
this-
stones. That's all that is in there. Small, shiny stones.
Ah,
Fucking
freaking knew it.
bars.
I
God
freaking knew
damn
it.
it!
I mean, if you don't want those,
I keep them.
yeah.
I'm gonna put them in the slingshot later.
We can beat him to death with
So
the
what you
bag.
thought was
I'm very upset. Underline his name as well.
Clearly, they used him to get us. Now, next time, let's not immediately go into violence.
Nope. Not agreeing to that at all. I will very much.
I will not be a part of that.
Yeah. When it comes, you see this book? You see this right here? When it comes to the names in this book, it always devolves into violence. Everything else, sure, we can. I do as foxes do. Prefer, like that sucky guy said, words to
That
swords.
douchebag.
Fucking asshole. Words to swords. But I'd just rather shoot you with a bow if I need to, and that's what I'll do. And then I just walk off grumbling.
So,
'Cause not only twice today, 3 times.
You've been Lionel Richie.
3 fucking times today. I've, been made of some sort of a fool, and I'm very upset now. So I'm going to the docks. I'm walking to the docks. Fuck it.
following behind, just kind of talk to the others. So, that offer they made. Not that I'm seriously considering it, but I wonder why they made that offer. I mean, if we're just a bunch of jack-offs, why would they want us? Why not just take care of us then?
They
I mean-
can't take out Olympia. He said that he can't crush her with violence, or he doesn't have to. I assume that means that they can't. Otherwise, they just would.
Should we let our captain know about this?
I don't really care.
That's fair.
Mercenary through and through. Just give me the money.
I mean, to be honest, that's not quite a threat to say, oh, no one will work with you in this town. There's so many cities. Like,
Right? We could just leave this crappy town.
Yeah, reputation is everything. And I'm just grumbling and just upset and just mad and just stomping my way towards the dock. And I'm just like, somebody's killing someone.
Bastian is trying to solve the problem of guns being loud right now. Because he had
Okay.
really would have liked to solve the otter problem.
Okay. And what's Gaspar doing at this point?
Who hit me?
It was probably one of Renzetti's men snuck up on you and got
Tell
the
me about his face.
drop. He is essentially would be a sloth.
A sloth.
A sloth snuck up on the crow.
Well, they're
Yeah,
pretty
I mean,
slow.
yeah,
They'll make a lot of noise.
that does track. That does track.
It checks out.
It checks out. Yeah, I mean, I'm not paying attention. I want to just lock this sloth's face in my mind. Every little detail
Okay.
about him, as a crow ought to do. We will meet again, and he will help me with some of my my projects. I'm looking forward to working with him. It's going to be wonderful work.
Another nemesis.
Nemesis, no, assistant.
Ah.
We call them assistants. They usually
Lovely.
last at least, a month or two till their hearts give out. Anyway,
Jesus. Dark.
well, I mean,
Oh.
yeah. So I'll glide over to the group and then do my crow waddle behind them. it's there are many other cities, but there are only so many cities. So like once a city stops hiring you for stuff that for reasons that are totally beyond your own control and 100% not your own fault and definitely a misconception about your character and skill and value, eventually you'll have to resort to brigandry, and no one wants to do that. This is good, honest work, right?
No.
Good. I don't know if it's honest.
Sure it is.
I don't know if it's good either.
I don't think their work is quite honest either. I mean, clearly, this place is just full of shit people.
Yeah.
That tracks. Yes, that is in line with our experience so far. I agree.
I haven't met
Everyone's
a
just
decent
shitting.
person today. Anyway,
So let's just head to the docks
So-
so we can get out of this crappy town.
yeah.
Fair enough. So you get to the docks. It's kind of like early evening now. You get to the docks. You get to the warehouse. You can tell there's like a few dock workers hanging around. There's a bit of lantern light coming from the docks. What would you like to do?
Talk to the deck workers.
I get up high
Okay.
because I don't want to appreciate those sucky guys getting the height advantage of me. So I just get on a building to scope that out. Fucking guys.
I get on a building
Okay.
opposite Caspian.
Okay.
Look out for sloths.
Blow up some gin.
You never know.
Okay. So you never know. So Mercy, so you want to talk to a
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit for me. Anybody else?
Oh.
Oh.
Am I okay now? Seems to be a bit of interference. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was
Internet. Weird.
Internet.
Yeah, see, yeah, bit of a dropout. So you want to talk to one of the dock workers?
Yes. I'd like
Perfect,
to
okay. So-
see what kind of information they might know about tonight's shipment.
Okay. So you see, there's like a ram sort of stood there in dock worker's outfit, just like counting some, like ticking some stuff off some paperwork.
Hi. Hi. Nice to see you. I'm here just getting ready for the shipment tonight. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, are you the guys sent here to sort of be security?
Yeah.
I mean, is it just
Wanna-
you?
No. There's a couple
Oh.
of friends, but they're stoking out, the rest of the area. Oh, did he freeze or anything
Uh-oh.
else? Oh,
Uh-oh.
he gone. He gone.
Bum, bum, bum.
Wow, what a cliffhanger!
Oh, you always gotta look out for the sloths.
Mhm.
The sloth got to him.
It's true.
Yeah,
Got
that sloth
sloth.
got to him.
Got sloths.
Sloth.
Oh, sloth walks.
Something went wrong there. That's like my video thing just dropped out. Sorry. Where were we? What did you say? I missed that.
I just asked, so I said that my friends are just, staking out the area and, what do they know about the shipment for the night?
Oh, he looked at the manifest. Well, we've been told, well, according to this, it's about 50 rolls of silk. We've got some jewels. We've got some marble statues. We've even got some paintings that have come in for Mr. Rochefort. He's gonna. It's for him. We've got to store it here. This is his warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
We assume that's why you've been brought in, because security. These are quite high value goods.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know exactly who would be interested in these kind of goods? You know, it's good to know your enemy, right?
I mean, I don't know. I don't have really any enemies. Do you?
Oh no,
Do you?
not your enemy, the person who wants the goods.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe like some high value thievery. Maybe that's kind of sort of thing that goes on around this sort of people steal it and then sell it in a different city. Those sorts of things.
Does that happen often at this warehouse?
I mean, it's commonplace. It can happen, and a crate or two goes missing off the ship. Sometimes it's even happens before the ship even gets into dock. Like they do. You'll find on the Manifest there's supposed to be like 10 crates, and there's only 8, and the crew don't know where it's gone, and who knows?
Interesting. Well, thank you so much for that information.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, are you sure it's just not you? Because this is. Are you sure? I don't see anybody else.
Positive. Yes, they're very sneaky.
Oh, okay. Well, you have a great night. We're going to be nearly finished, and then we're going to be out of here, so the place will be all yours.
I do want to check and see if he is being honest.
Sure, go for it.
Insight. That will be a 14.
14. For a 14, he seems to be, but there's that kind of look about the inside of the warehouse as he's talking, sort of like the eyes are looking at various positions in the warehouse. So he's telling you something, but his facial expression is like, okay, there's something there.
And you said there were a couple other people?
Yeah, there's a couple of other people moving some crates and things inside.
Yeah. I think I'll try and talk to another one of them. But just this time, just like having a casual conversation, just to like give the other guys some time.
Sure. Okay. So we'll come away from that then. So Bastien, what are you doing at this point?
Bastien is observing the warehouse, its entrances, its exits, seeing like who seems to be around. Do they look like they're actually, who's bringing what in? Do they look like, is this our shipment that's being unloaded? Has it arrived? Do you look like you work here? And watching whoever that Marisi is talking to and trying to figure out where his head is turning when he's turning his head.
Okay, did you want to give me a perception check on that or insight, something like that?
Oh, hell. Let's see. Let's see if I'm good at anything.
Unless you've got like a passive something passive that's high, whatever's worth.
All right, we're going to give an insight check.
Okay.
16?
16. I'll say, for a 16, you notice that the guy kind of, once he's finished talking to Mercy, he kind of gives a sort of like a look, like as she's walking away. And then you see him turn and walk out of the door of the warehouse and down sort of behind, in quite a quick fashion. And then you see a couple of other workers, but you like look and you're thinking they seem a little bit. There's a couple of people that don't look specifically like dock workers with a 16. You're like, are they new? Have they ever done this job before? They look a little bit like they're not handling the crates as well as someone who works the docks should.
How many odd dock workers are there?
I will say for a 16, you see 2 so far. And they're just carrying this crate, but they look really awkward while doing it. Like looks like they've never lifted a crate before.
He keeps quietly like tracking them, following along and watching them with the crate that they don't know how to handle.
Okay. Right. We'll go over to Caspian. What are you doing at this time?
Basically the same thing. I have a thing. Let me pull it up. goodness. This is what I wanted to do when in the the tavern.
Mhm.
I think I could find it. Can I find it? Yes. It is. Damn it! I lost it.
I had it, and it's gone.
Harmony of the world. Focus on listening to the noises around me. Tune in with my surroundings. Isolate my attention from any distraction. Take a deep breath. Maintain concentration for 1 minute. Then make a wisdom survival roll, DC 15.
Okay.
If I succeed, the GM informs me of the characteristics of the area, the presence of creatures that you want to identify, or a place you are looking for. If I roll a result of 25 or more in the check, the information obtained has so many details that it appears miraculous.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So let us roll and see what we get. That is a get dice that you can read, people. 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. 16, cool. Okay. So the harmony of the area, the sound of the area, is that right? Is that what you wanted?
So I listen and take in everything. So what I want is to know, what is it? I want to know the presence of the creatures I want to identify. I just want to identify the presence of everyone in the area. So dock workers, and just in case they're sneaking around, those nerds from the Storm Legion, those Storm
Those
nerds.
goddamn nerds. Nerds. No.
I just want to see it take stock with everyone that's there.
Yeah. Okay. As you're focusing in, you see very much like Bastian just witnessed. You see a couple of guys who are really not doing great at handling this crate. They seem to be like just really awkward, like they've never done manual labor before. You see the same ram. You see the ram character that Mercy was talking to appear back round from the warehouse, walking hurriedly back into the warehouse again, looking about. The feeling is kind of, there's like a feeling of like rush, like there's an urgency, like let's get this done. And the dock workers, from what you can tell and what you can glean from the information from the role there, is there's a lot of these that look like, as you're starting to uncover things, there's some dock workers that know what they're doing, and you're starting to realize there's some that don't know what they're doing, or there's ones that aren't doing anything at all.
No, there's no way for me to communicate anything with anybody, so I'll just take that in the stock.
I mean, unless you're gonna get down and
I'm not doing that.
Tip off. Unless you're gonna like hand signal Bastion from where you are.
I mean, I could do that and just.
Well, yeah. Still four. Whether Bastion knows what you're saying, I don't know.
I do various hand signals and gestures, and whether Bastion understands it or not, I don't know. But
that's okay. All right.
First word.
We'll do that.
A little bag of pebbles.
Who has a bag of house? What?
Wait, no. Never mind. Doc has the pebbles.
No, I have the pebbles.
Doc was interested in the pebbles, I think.
Yeah, I have the pebbles. I said I'll put them in a slingshot.
I mean, if you don't want those pebbles, I'll totally take them off your hands. I mean, they are shiny.
Yeah, I can put them in a slingshot.
He likes the shiny.
Later.
Okay. Bastian starts trying to like get Caspian's attention and pointing at Medici.
Okay. So we'll go to Gaspar. What is Gaspar doing at this point as you've kind of all spread out?
I'm gonna again just do a little circle in the sky around the
Okay.
warehouse. They have completely unloaded the train, or the train is the train here? No, they've completely unloaded the ship, right?
The shipment is they're getting to the stage now where they're nearly done. You see a few more crates coming out from the hold. There's roughly about 5 to 10 crates. They've sort of got this far. They've stacked up.
Oh well, I mean, we should go to the ship real quick and just see how things are going with this delivery.
Okay. So, what does anyone else want to do anything? Because obviously you're going in now.
I think with the group of people that are poorly moving around crates, I think Marisi specifically wants to see what's in those crates. It's, part of security, clearly, obviously.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go over to them, and as you notice, you walk over and you're like, one's a puma, one's a wolverine. Interesting. Okay. Not kind of what you'd expect at the dock, maybe. Just saying. So you walk over and they're like trying to like get this to go, trying to struggle with this. And you see one's getting really angry at the other. And they're like, just fucking lift it properly. And he's just like, look, I'm trying. He's just like, no, you're not trying. I've got all the weight my end. You're doing fuck all.
You gotta use your knees. Use your knees. And he's gonna kind of help him up a little bit. Oh, I'm the security. Don't worry about me. I can help you out a little bit.
Security? No one told us about security.
Oh, well, it's, just the really pretty artwork. So,
Right. Okay, well, do you want to like move out the way so we can get this fucking heavy crate down?
Well, part of security is that I need to take a look at what's inside those crates that you're moving around. Security.
Right. Okay. And they sort of like take a step away from you. Like, do you really? I don't. Well, I mean, it's just artwork. That's it. It's kind of all that's in there.
It's never a bad thing to look, right? You're never too careful.
Oh well, we. I mean, it's sealed tight. We've been told not that it's kind of difficult to get open, so probably best we just leave it.
Okay. Does it look like it's actually sealed tight?
Give me a perception check. We'll see.
That's not high enough. That's gonna be an 8.
8. You don't really inspect crates that often. From what you can see, you're like, it looks fairly sealed. It looks okay. I can't see anything wrong with it.
I think Marisi's gonna do a very poignant, to try, since knowing their friends are above, is just gonna start tapping that crate and be like, you know what? You're right. This looks like very good, very well done crate. This is a very good crate. And being
but you're starting to hit the top of it.
Possible.
Okay.
And then and be like, how long have you been working at these docks?
About 6 months, and the other one's like a couple of months. What's with the questions?
Security.
They look at each other and just like laugh and go, really? You?
Yes. See, my part of security is the people.
They look a bit confused, like, what?
Yeah, when you're hired for a job and someone does a background check on you to make sure that you're not like pretending to be somebody else, and you guys clearly aren't doing that, right?
I mean, listen, we just want some money. It's a simple job. He's got a wife. I've got stuff that needs paying for.
We all do.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I want to insight check them.
Sure.
That will be a soft 20.
Yeah, they're just like trying to just get you to go away. They're like, "What? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. You can tell that this is all bullshit. They're like, wife, kids, what? Really? What? But yeah, I got. Yeah, I mean, just been recently divorced. I've got to pay for some stuff.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. I heard
It's
divorces.
a tough one. And there's a job at the docks. You got to do what you got to do. I used to be an accountant at one point. I used to deal with cash, and now it's a bit of a come down.
You counted things. That's very impressive. That's very. And why'd you stop?
Bastian
listen,
has
you got a
been
job to do.
moving in the whole time.
Okay.
He heard the.
The signal. Did you want to give me stealth then to see if you can get down there quietly? Or is it going to be like throwing something down the stairs, some stairs? Like, clang, 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 clang. Yeah.
Flying squirrel go. Wah!
10?
10? Okay. Yeah. There's like creaking of wood and bits as you're going down. So, you're not totally silent. But these two guys are just like, listen, lady, do you want to just like get the fuck out of here? We got a job to do.
Yeah. No, my job is to be the fuck here. So.
I mean, that's cute and everything, but we really got stuff to do. And
Yeah, you can do it. I'm with me here. Continue.
I mean, you're kind of in the way.
Sidestep a little bit.
Okay. Have a good
Bastian is
night.
watching where they take the crate in particular.
Okay.
Like to where
Sure.
land in the.
They're like, great. Have a good night. Good luck with the security thing.
Mm.
Keep up with those questions. And they sort of just like really sort of awkwardly carry this crate. You start to see that the bottom of the crate is bowing ever so slightly. As you've been talking and stopped them for a while. They're like, it's like very sort of like bowing at the bottom. They're like, well, we're nearly done, so we're going to head out soon and catch you later.
Yeah. Do you need, doesn't that crate need to stay here? This is a warehouse after all.
Yeah, but this one's got to go
Where?
that way.
That.
You see, he like points to like a side door. He's like, yeah, just put them over there. You look over there and there's like 4 crates that have been stacked up over there. He's like, yeah, it just goes with those ones.
With those ones. Oh, okay. And we're
Yeah,
just
that's-
going to
that's
walk
where
over
the
to
artwork-
those ones.
He's just,
This is the team sport now.
these are like the dumbest.
It's going to go
So
inspect
they're like-
those ones.
Okay. So as you're going over, right? Let's just get an idea. So, Marisi's going over there. What's Caspian doing at this point?
So yeah, I'm still on the roof. So they're in the warehouse.
Rooftop?
So the docks, just so I can get a better understanding for the lay of the
Sure.
land. So it's the docks. They're moving crates off the ship at the docks, and they're moving them into the warehouse.
It's an enclosed warehouse.
Yeah,
so
that's
the
what
ship
I
is
want.
inside. Yeah. So
Oh,
what you
it's like
see-
a boathouse, and the ship goes into
Yeah.
the.
basically. If you look at
Okay.
Owlbear, you can see the
I'm
kind of setup there
I
is
asked to join the
as a
room.
reference guide.
Oh, there it is.
So the ship's in, so
Alright.
they're over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm still all right. I want to get in the warehouse and then get up high.
Okay. Are you looking to stealth as well?
Yeah. I was looking to stealth.
Yeah, go for it, stealth.
I was looking to stealth. Shit.
This fox just strolls right in.
That is a 21.
21. Okay, you stealth in there. You can get up high. There's like gangways and sort of bits up high you could probably get to unseen.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gaspar, what do you want to do at this point?
I'm going to the ship. I'm going to land on the ship. I mean, given that they're
Okay.
unloading the ship,
Sure.
how many more of these workers are on the ship, and how many crates
Again-
are left in the ship?
As you are you looking to get high and look down? Are you?
Oh no!
What are
I'm
you doing?
landing on the ship.
You're landing
Oh,
on the
okay.
crow's
Landing
nest.
straight on it. Yep.
Right in the
Brazen.
crow's nest,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, boom, straight in. So basically, you see another 3 or 4, no, 2 to 3 workers. Just like one's kind of directing traffic, the other 2 are bringing up what looks like the last couple of crates.
Ah, wonderful. You guys are doing a good job. How many crates do we have left?
Excuse me?
How many crates left?
Who are you?
Oh, Dr. Gaspar Espinosa, you should know this, of course. I don't fault you. You're just a simple dock worker, but I'm here for workplace safety. There's a certain number of crates that you are permitted to move per hour, and I'm just checking to see if you have met your threshold or not. You may have to take a break. It is obligatory under the new workplace safety regulations.
Okay. Well, there's only like this one and another one down in the hold to take out, and then we're done. We've moved. Well, the rest of the guys, we did it in like rotation. So there's a couple of us did it, and then we swapped out. And we know the rules, union rules, and all that kind of.
Oh, good. I'm glad that we all know the rules. I mean, how many crates in total were there? You have the manifest on you, yeah?
Oh no. The other guy did, and he sort of points to where that ram was, and he's like, "Yeah, he had it last."
Oh, he had it last. Oh, I see. Well,
yeah,
we'll have to make sure that in the future we have duplicates of the manifest. Duplicate copies, make everyone happy, right?
Oh, well, yeah, it's not something we were aware of, but sure. I mean, next time.
That's why I'm here. I'm here to help. I'm here to help you. Help me. Yeah. So it's 2 crates.
You see one of them look
said?
over and be like, why is there a doctor here? What? He's just like going, hang on.
Right. So let's just see your form real quick. If you would just demonstrate how you would do a lift of this object.
Okay, we'll come back to this. We'll go to Bastien. What are you doing at this point as the doctor's now looking at health and safety techniques on the ship? Oh, I think you're muted.
Bastian's like behind these barrels, overlooking and enjoying the hell out of the doctor and watching the side door where the crates are ending up.
Were you watching the guy that had the manifesto?
That was the ram, right?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't watching the ram. I should have watched the ram.
You should have watched the ram. Dang
Okay.
it. Dang it.
I mean, if you want to give me a perception, if anyone wants to give me any sort of checks that right now, then we can do, and you can sort of see what you can find, see if there's anyone else you notice or anything like that. It's up to you.
17.
17. Okay.
Soft 20.
Soft 20. Okay. For the. Oh, hang on.
Perception, right?
Yeah.
Can I use smell?
Whichever. Yeah, go for it.
Sniff that guy out.
Smelly rams.
That is the
Smelly ram. Smelly
16.
ram.
What are they feeding you?
Yeah,
16.
16. Did you 16?
Lead.
Yeah.
You will go around in a minute. So 16 with a 16, there's a heavy smell of gunpowder in this place, and sort of like flint. You're getting a smell of like wick as well as like there's it, and you don't see, obviously. There's a few things on the map here that are like cannons of, but the ship itself is a merchant ship, so there's like okay. And there's like a smell of tar as well. So with the 17, Bastien, you spot the ram again, but he's now got no paperwork. He's whatever he had, he hasn't got anymore. And you see from behind the warehouse, there's like a small wisp of smoke.
Was that me that saw that? Sorry.
The 17 saw that. You, for the 20, you see, again, the two guys with the creaking heavy crate. With the 20, you notice that these crates they've all been marked. They've all have a symbol that's been sort of scratched into them, or they've been stamped. They've been specifically marked and set aside from the rest of the shipment.
Right. Is there
So
any
what would you go on?
tools nearby?
You've got like probably there's like what the Renaissance equivalent of like a crowbar would be. It's probably stuff like that hanging around. There's probably a couple of like other tools and things that dock workers would use, just sort of hanging around.
Yeah, I think Marisi's gonna grab one of those crowbars and start heading over to one of those marked crates.
Well, you see one of them go, whoa, where are you? Like they're still holding the crate. Like, whoa, where are you going with that? Well, no, there's no need for that. What are you doing?
Security, and is going to like wave the crowbar around to try and again give my friends a signal. Like, I found something.
Bastian is
Okay.
definitely like gonna prepare to do cover fire for
Okay.
NEC.
So you're doing that. Bastien, you notice the ram has no paperwork. And as I said, you notice that like there's a little wisp of smoke coming from behind the alleyway he was down. So there's a little bit of smoke coming from there. So what would you all like to do now? So we'll go around. We'll start with Gaspar. What are you still checking on these guys?
Oh yeah.
On the ship?
You know, like also curious, like, you know, who's the captain of this vessel? Would they not have a manifest?
Oh, Ed, yeah, he's not here.
Oh, where is he?
Well,
Isn't he your safety officer?
well, he went to the tavern.
Oh,
the
I'm going to
Gilded
have
Pig,
to
he went- he
report
said
that,
he-
I'm afraid. If he
Well,
is your
oh,
safety
no, come on
officer,
now.
then
This is-
I'm
This
very
is silly.
sorry.
We don't have. We don't have to report
Regulations.
anything.
Rules are rules, sir. Rules are rules.
I mean, you see him start reaching into his like coin pouch of being like, "Come on, I'm sure we could come in to some sort of an agreement."
Is his quarters unlocked?
Oh, I wouldn't have thought so. No, he's a very studious sort of person when it comes to that.
I see. But his manifest would be in there, right?
Who could say? Not me.
Hmm. Well, let's see you lift that box, and we'll walk together. You got 2 left. This one and the last one.
Yeah.
You remember how many you did so far?
They sort of look at each other like, "How do we get this crow to go away?" Well, I think you see like the crate's now on the floor, and they're like, "Well, I think we should probably get going. I think we've probably done enough. Our shift's probably over."
Mm-hmm. And bend your knees.
And we'll come back to this. So we'll go to Caspian. What are you doing at this point? You're sort of on Overwatch, where you're
Yeah.
looking at.
Yeah, I'm sticking to Overwatch. So I'm just keeping an eye on Gaspar and Marisi. Bastien can handle themselves, but keep an eye on those two
Okay.
for any suspicious movements from these quote unquote dock workers.
Okay. That's
yeah,
fine.
and then wherever Bastion is, I'm just opposite of them. So I just want to
Okay.
opposite
So-
of them. We need a good vantage point. Yeah, got a good vantage point where I could see, everything just in the rafters.
Yeah, we'll say there's like a gangway up there.
On this side, I'm just up
Yeah,
there.
it's fine. Just
hanging
position
out.
where you guys want to be. Okay. So, Bastien, you're over there. You're watching. Are you doing anything, or are you just staying in watch?
I'm going to do a hearing perception check and try and figure out how many beings are up in here besides the ones I can
Okay.
see. Is there anybody I can't see?
Okay.
$23.
23. You can hear about 3 other bodies in this place that you don't know where they are, but you can hear something. You can hear maybe movement, some shuffling, something going on.
Do they sound big or well armed?
I would say they sound. I mean, can you decipher if someone's tall from this? I would say you probably hear there's movement. They're maneuvering. They're getting into position, possibly, or they're doing something that includes, like, you can hear stuff being checked and like stuff's being unsheathed, sheathed, checked, and there's stuff like going on. But they're trying to do it as quietly as possible. But obviously, with your role there, you're picking up acute sort of movements and sounds like that. And Marisi, you are heading over to the crates.
You're all very specifically placed in a place where there was smoke outside.
Well, okay.
That's what what I got. Of course, Marisi doesn't know.
If you look on the map, I would say that the crates are being stored over this side, so behind where Bastien is. The smoke was coming from an alley outside of this side, the alley that runs down the side of here.
Oh, okay, cool, go.
So the ram went out and right and disappeared. It came back and empty-handed.
Okay.
So as you're getting closer, you're getting closer to the crates. As you're getting closer, you suddenly hear an almighty crash. And as you turn around, you see like one of these guys has just literally like it's slipped out of his hand and he's dropped the crate. He's like, "Oh shit!"
No. Is it look like it's been compromised? The crate.
Yes.
Absolutely. Taking advantage. All right. Oh no, let me help you out with that. And I'm gonna go and try and get a look at what's in that crate.
As you get closer, you see one of the guys just puts his hand on you and stops. You're like, "Whoa, that's close enough."
Why? I thought this was a simple shipment.
It is, but it's top secret stuff.
No, it's not. I was hired to be security. Top secret. That's crazy. There's a manifesto.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the manifesto is. I just know you can't look. And you see the other one just like shaking his head behind him like, this is fucking stupid.
This is... Yeah, I think when you see him, it says that, it's like, this is pretty dumb. I'm going to take a look at that, and my friends will make sure I get to look at it. Okay?
He's going to do that thing as you move, he moves and blocks you again.
When Marisi moves, an arrow lands at the feet of the guy.
Whoa. There's no need for any, like, crazy shit. We're just dock workers. We're just here to do a job, and we've damaged a crate. We're probably going to get fired or maybe fined. I mean, he's got 5 kids to feed, and this is not good. He's going to lose money, this guy.
I want to make sure that you get back home to those 5 kids, and you get back home so you can pay that divorce papers.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so
and he's obviously, he's like a puma, so he's like considerably bigger than you are. So he's like, I can't do that.
All right, and then
I love that he's taller than you.
Yeah, Marisi's gonna just give a little whistle at this point, because clearly this is not going to happen unless there's some more intimidation involved.
So we'll put these, so you're kind of like there. I would say, yeah. As this guy's like, yeah, I can't let you through.
Oh, so I could just, shoot this guy, take him out.
I mean,
about his kids.
if you want to. Does anybody, anyone trying to get a peek at the crate at all that's broken on the floor? Or
I mean, if I can see it, sure.
Yeah, if we can see what's in it.
I mean, the crate is about here. It's about here. So if you think you can get a good line of sight on that to have a look, I'll give you a perception check. If from the distances, it'll probably be from where Caspian is, yeah, you probably get a decent look on that. I think Bastien and Caspian will probably get a decent look. Gaspar,
Dirty
would
20.
you want to have a look at that? Or dirty 20?
Well,
Okay.
I'm checking out these people's form, making sure they're lifting with their legs, and we'll be following them out from the boat. Just make sure that they carry this correctly. Take the appropriate number of breaks in between each segment, and see if they're doing anything, weird, aside from being under the watchful eye of OSHA.
The OSHA protects. So sorry, what were the rolls for the perception? Was it 23 and
I got a negative. I got a negative. I got a no. I got a nat 1 plus 5, so 6. So I got 6. I'm kind of focusing.
You're more, you're concentrating on the guys, not
guys,
the crate.
then
Dirty 20.
20. Okay. You see, again, badly wrapped. You see some silks that have been wrapped, but you know that there's like a musket, but you can see
I'm
from
the
the
gun
end
guy.
of one
I
of
know a
them.
gun when I see a gun.
Yeah, basically, you're like, this has clearly just been like stuffed in a roll of silk to try and pretend that it's not what it is. Is there anything anyone else would like to do? Oh, Lord Gazumba, raiding with a party of 64. Thank you very much. Welcome in.
Welcome.
You're playing Historia. This is Blood Money, and we are in a warehouse. This is getting very tense. Or is it? I don't know.
I'm just out in the open. It's,
This is dangerous shit for Marisi.
Bastien
I'm in danger.
is gets Marisi's attention and is clearly aiming at the back of the Puma's head at this point. Like, do whatever you're gonna do. I got you.
I don't know what to do. I think if Bastien gives that signal, I think Marisi seeing it would be like, I'm out of juice at this point. Oh, okay. And Marisi is gonna get down.
Just start to tie up your shoe or something.
Yeah. Just starts tying
Tie my shoe.
Oh man!
All right, let's do it. I'm taking the shot at the back of this Puma's head.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's
You're going
do
for
it,
this
the last
guy. You're
word.
going for the one at the front here, yeah? The one that's right in front of Marisi, yeah?
Marisi's probably going to get a little more red.
Fair enough. Double red panda.
15 to hit.
Let me just check something. Yep, 15 hits.
Okay, now I got to do all the fun maths. Is there any easy way to get to 4d8? Because I don't know what these are.
4d8, is it? Let me have a check. Is that what your pistol is shooting, is it? 4d8?
Yeah, 4d8. I did it for 13.
13 damage, yeah?
Piercing, yes.
Piercing, okay. Does he get pushed? Does he get shoved? Does he get knocked back at all? Or does it have anything like that says that? No. Okay, so you take the shot and it hits this and he's just like, ugh! And blood just hits him. Are you hitting him in a specific place or are you just
Back of the head.
hoping to back of the head? Okay. Fair enough. It doesn't kill him, but he's wounded. He's badly wounded. So, fair enough. Should we all roll some initiative?
Yeah. Initiative.
Initiative.
Let's see here. 900.
Haha.
I've got 16.
16. Okay.
14.
Initiation.
You got what?
I got a 9.
That's
Oh.
10
Good.
for me.
14. 10 for Marisi. And Bastien, you were 14, were you? 14, lovely. And Caspian, what did you roll?
A 9.
9. Okay. So, where am I? There we go. This guy over here, he's going to run this way. He's running over there to there. And he is going, and he kind of pulls out from like, and he's got like a tabard type, like leather sort of apron, and he pulls out like a crossbow from under it, and he's just going to take a shot. Let's see if he can, because he's seen where the shots come from. Might be a little bit too far for him, but we shall see. Okay, maybe. Disadvantage. Does a 14 hit Bastien?
14 meets it.
Meets it, okay. You're going to take 4 points of piercing damage as he just lets loose a bolt of this from his crossbow. Gaspar, you're up.
So a gun has gone off. And
Yeah.
now there's commotion over at the other side of like the entrance of the warehouse. The two gentlemen who are demonstrating their workplace safety over here, what are they doing?
They are basically looking, they've heard everything, this commotion, and you can see there's a look in their eye of like they're reaching for something.
Gentlemen, this is actually a very good time to practice our workplace safety in the event of of violence in the workplace. Perhaps it would be best if you go down in the hold and keep an eye on the last chest.
And they saw, is that your turn? Is that what you're doing?
Yes, I'm going to try and convince them to go down
Okay.
to the hold. It would be safer there.
Okay, give me a persuasion check then.
Super good at this. Very persuasive. 3.
They look at you like, get the fuck out of here. They're like, what are you talking about?
Well, what are you going to
is
do?
Okay, is this your turn? Is that your turn? Is that any
Yes.
bonus actions?
Bonus action, I will be just kind of itching at some bags.
Okay.
As an alchemist does. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just pulling out a couple of components.
Okay.
Just
So
in case.
the guy that's in front of you, this dude here, he just goes, "Oh, I've had enough of this," and he pulls out like a club, and he's gonna try and hit you with it.
Oh God!
A 10. Does a 10 hit?
10 does not.
So he just whiffs as he like tries to catch you off guard. And that's all he can do. And we are over to this guy here. Oops. Now, the wounded one, it turns around and he's obviously got blood coming out the back of his head. Over hit this guy here. He's going to turn around and he is going to try and hit Marisi.
I told you I'm here for security. Clearly, you need it.
Does an 18 hit you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. You're going to take 6 points of slashing damage
That really
as
hurts.
he just like tries to hit you with like a short sword.
I don't have a lot of
Bastien.
hit points.
Time to get out of there. Bastien, over to you.
Bastien is going to use his supercharger on the one who's slashing at mid-AC.
Okay.
So let's give it a shot.
Okay.
$17 to hit.
17 will hit.
So that is a. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, it's that is a. He needs to make a dex save, or he gets to be disoriented until the end of his dex turn, and subtract one
Okay.
d6 on each hit roll he makes.
Okay. Ooh, he rolls a 2. So fail. So now he has to take 1d6 off of everything he rolls. Is that right? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Good. Is that anything else you got on that turn? Anything? Or is that everything you've got?
I think that's everything I'm going to do. I want to stay back up mid AC.
Okay.
Gaspar, you're on your own for now.
Yeah, you know.
Gaspar. Right. Okie dokie. So that is over to this guy, the second guy that's in front of Gaspar. He's going to try and hit him. I don't.
No, this is going to go on your
Yeah.
record. This is going to go on your record.
Does a 13 hit you?
I mean, maybe. I'll think about it. Probably.
Maybe. That's going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
7 points. Ow.
As he just goes thump with this like cudgel, this mace type thing. That's all he's going to do. This guy down here. You see another guy appear from down below. He's just like, what's going on? And he comes up from the dock. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Delete him. There you go. He comes up from there. That's all he's going to do. Marisi, over to you.
Awesome. I want to figure out if this person has any particular, I just kind of want to study this person. It's a bonus action to
Okay.
devil in the details. So I want to see if
Sure.
they have any like a belt that's holding their pants up, or just any information of like something I could do to trip them up.
Yeah, there is, he has like the sort of leather apron on, the dock worker kind of leather apron. So yeah, he has stuff that's holding his trousers up. You could cut quite easily if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my side sword and try to cut at that.
Sure, go for it.
Because I want to make sure he can't follow me. That is going to be a 18 because I have a -1.
Okay, 18 hits.
Okay.
And you're just cutting the thing, are you?
Yeah, I want to make sure his trousers
Okay.
are down so that I can boop out of there.
Okay. So yeah, we'll say that as you like slash at his clothes and this sort of apron with like tools and stuff in and various other belts and things hits the floor and he's just like, whoa, like takes him off kilter a little bit.
Yeah, and then I'm going to run my full 30 feet.
Sure.
And I'm going to run. Oops, I was trying to measure there, game. How do I measure this thing?
There's like a little protractor type under the drawer. You've got like a little measurement tool.
Oh, thank you. That's
There you go.
much. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go like this direction. So.
Sure. That's perfect. Okay, yep.
Around there.
He'll go over there. He's just like, try not to fall over.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna stay low.
Okay. Caspian, over to you.
So yeah, I'm gonna. I see. Bastion and Maurice, you're fine. So I see Gaspar over here getting, pummeled. So I'm gonna go ahead and lend a hand and send a few arrows his way. So I'm gonna attack worker 3.
Sure.
So first attack is a 24. It's a 24.
That'll hit.
And then the damages are plus the whatever's, right? It's just not just the dice. Just want to make sure I'm doing that right.
What do you mean? Plus, it'll be your proficiency and all that.
I mean the damage, not to hit to the damage. So it'll be plus
the damage. Oh, okay.
So if it is, so that's the first attack is 8 damage,
Okay.
piercing to that first
Yep.
worker. Second attack is gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm get on it. And that is that sucks. 4 damage. So the total would
Okay.
be 12 damage on the dock worker number 3.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use.
He's
Huh?
dead. He's down.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
down.
Yeah, 2 arrows just to the neck, clavicle
Yep.
area. Just hit him.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna use my Horde Ravager ability.
Okay.
And attack that second guy, number 4.
That's not working. Yeah. Okay. He's gone. Number 4. Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him. Make an attack with a weapon. You can attack another same weapon and a different creature. Yep. And that is 26 to hit
That'll hit.
with 6 damage. 6
Okay.
piercing.
Any bonus actions, or is that everything you've got?
I think that's all I have. I don't have any other bonus actions. Yeah, twice. No bonus actions. There's that.
Okay. So that dude over here, his turn now. He's going to try and take another shot at Bastien with his crossbow. Does a 17 hit? And that's going to be 6 points of piercing to you. And that's all he's going to do. And then back up to there. The guy, he tries to move, and he's going to come over to here. That's all he's going to do after he's like picking up everything, his apron and trousers and everything. Gaspar, over to you.
Well, looks like we're down a worker here. Just one worker over here, yeah? This poor
Yeah.
guy. There's another
Yeah,
dead
that
guy.
guy's the other guy's dead in front of you to your left. The other guy's on your right's wounded. Worker 4, he's wounded.
Hmm. Do you believe in ghosts, worker 4?
He's like, what? Looking at you completely confused.
I've added a couple extra little bits to this this alchemical cycle. This is alchemical albedo, still sublimatio, but this is a more potent version of it.
Okay.
And I will let him know that it's time to start believing. And I'm going to drop the rock, and
Okay.
a fog cloud of 20-foot radius appears.
Okay.
It is heavily obscured, but this time I can see in it just fine.
Okay.
And as a
Is that
bonus
like
action,
centered on you, is it?
it is.
Yeah, okay. Cool. There you go then.
And as a bonus action, I will create an invisible hand in the air around me. That'll come into use later.
Okay. Is that your turn? Everything?
That is, yeah.
Lovely. Okay. So this guy, he's going to come up. He can't. He's like, fog cloud, what? And he's going to try a shot at Caspian from up there because he's seen smoke go off over there. He's pulled his crossbow. He's going to give Caspian, see if he can hit Caspian. Ooh, does a 10 hit?
No, I don't.
Okay. You see a crossbow bolt just whiz by you then.
I catch it and get ready to use it as an arrow to send it back.
Here we go.
Just one hit
That
to the
guy.
left.
That guy is in the smoke, so he's going to just try and swing out at Gaspar. And I imagine a 5 misses you.
A 5 does, but as a reaction, I
Yeah.
will move myself 10 feet.
Okay.
As
Go
I
for
can
it.
do that in this particular thing. So I will, unless there are actually, are there 3 small objects nearby?
Let's just say yes, there is. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll say yeah.
let's put them on him. Let's rope perhaps or
Yeah,
cannonball.
there's like a rope, like a cannonball, maybe like a grappling hook.
Yeah. It's 10 feet. They can 3 small objects not held by a creature by 10 feet. There's no weight limit, so I can just move maybe the cannonball above his head, since I
Okay.
doubt he's 10 feet tall.
No, he's not. He's definitely not.
Yeah. And then a rope, I'm sure that has weight, and kind of put that on his, he's swinging, so over his arms.
Yeah.
And a third one behind him.
Okay.
The chest, I'm assuming, is going to be a medium-sized object.
Yep.
And is the hold behind him open?
I would say yes. This area here is open.
Excellent. Well, we're just going to bonk him and hit him with some rope and put something behind him and see what happens.
Okay.
I'll move myself 10 feet. Boop.
Is there any roll you have to make,
Oh,
or is
wait,
it
no,
all
I
just
can't move
instantaneous?
myself. I can't move myself if the things move. It's instantaneous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fog cloud,
Okay, well, I'll-
reaction to move myself or 3 small objects not held by a creature by 10 feet.
Okay. That's a natural 1 he's rolled there, because I thought, dexterity to see if he might be able to avoid tripping or anything. And you just see him fall back into the hold, and you hear like a crunch as he hits the bottom of the hold
Should have bent your knees.
as he's gone. That's that guy. So, Bastien, over to you.
Are we the baddies?
Yes.
We're mercenaries.
Bad guys.
We're mercenaries. We
Are we
are whatever
guys?
we are paid to be.
I'm just saying we're killing
Some
these
really,
poor
really
men
good
at work.
security, guys.
I don't think
Some
they're
really good
workers.
security.
Okay, so Bastien is going to move parallel to worker 1. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
worker 2.
Mm-hmm. The guy that you've already wounded, yeah.
I was actually going to go for the one that. No, I'll go for the one I already wounded.
Okay. So
Ah.
worker 2 is the one you already shot in the head, and he's bleeding profusely.
Oh, is that why he's not moving? Oh, yeah.
And
so,
he's trying to gather up everything that got cut from him as well. So
Yeah.
he's bleeding. He's got his
Pants are
trousers.
down.
He's trying to hold his pants up, his belts, his leather apron, his worker sort of gimmick is kind of all over the place as well. So
all right.
he's all right
I'm
mess.
out of
He's got
little
4 kids.
misery.
I
4
got
kids. It was
man.
5 kids.
Oh, my story.
But no, we're not because we rolled 3. So
3. Okay.
gonna live
So it
this
just
time.
whizzes by. Okay. Do you just get 1 shot from that, do you? Just one attack. Okay. Any bonus actions or anything?
oh wait, no, you're right. I do get 2 shots. That was
I
right.
thought you might get 2. 1 or 2.
you 18.
That'll hit.
Wow. 25.
He's dead. is it another headshot? Tell me what it looks like when you kill this guy.
He just kind of explodes.
It's just like pink mist. Okay. Nice.
Bastien peeks over to make sure that Medici's still there.
Yeah. Just see a tail.
That's all that's left.
Like- Put your tail away.
So, Marisi, over to you. Your turn.
At this moment, seeing the opportunity that nobody is near that crate, I think Marisi is going to try and grab one of those muskets. Because
Sure.
otherwise,
Okay.
not very useful in a fight.
Fair enough. You're
So
going
I
to grab
think
one.
it was like right here, right? Ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. And
Yes,
can I just
about there.
easily grab it?
Yeah. You can basically just pick it up, and it's just the silk falls off it, and you see this nicely made musket.
Okay, cool. Is it something I will have to load it, right?
Yes, you would. Yes.
Okay.
That takes
I'm gonna
action to load.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna have
believe.
to use my action to load it. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, and I'm gonna be trying to hide behind the crate as use it as cover against worker number 1.
Okay. Cool. And that's your turn, yeah?
Yep.
Lovely. Okay. So, Caspian, over to you.
This dude shot across, but yeah, I'm gonna just load him up. Let's get him up on out of here.
Let's get him out of here.
Screw those kids. 23 to hit,
Yeah, that'll hit.
4 damage,
Okay.
and then that is I'm rolling really nice. 25 to hit
That'll hit.
for 7 damage.
Okay. How does that happen as you kill this guy?
Yeah, I hit him in the crossbow.
Oh. What,
Whatever.
you aim for the crossbow?
Whatever that part is, I hit him in the crossbow, whatever he calls it.
Okay.
Just solar plexus right to the chest.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah.
Take
Cool.
him down.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Lovely. He's dead. Thinning out these guys pretty quick. Back up to this guy. The crossbow dude over here. He is going to try and get to Marisi before she finishes loading that.
Wait, who had the crossbow shooting at me? I thought it was that guy.
He had another one. They've all got, a couple of them have got crossbows.
Oh, I'm only seeing one guy. That's what I
That guy, yeah, that guy you shot, he had a crossbow.
Yeah.
And the
we-
guy that's over by Marisi had one.
Whoever's on the ship, we can't see them. for some
Oh
reason.
yeah.
So he is going to take a shot. Well, a hit at you. Let's have a look.
But he's
Does
gonna be like,
a-
I have a family.
These are for my kids. Does an 11 hit you?
No, it does not.
Oh, you're too
Just one shy.
quick for him. Too quick. As he misses. Gaspar, over to you. And your fog cloud, is that still up?
Oh
Is that
yeah,
still-
it lasts for a period of time that I totally am aware of off the top of my head.
Okay.
It doesn't actually say. I don't have it written down. I'm assuming it's a minute, but
Yeah.
because most all these other things are about a minute. It's probably a minute. So I'm going to kind of gloat a little bit to myself, try and avoid preening because we're still, involved in violence.
Yes.
Is there still that guy on the boat?
No, you killed everyone on that boat. Everyone's dead.
Oh, everyone's dead. I thought there was
Yep.
that other guy, but yeah, I guess Caspian got
No,
him.
Caspian sorted him out. One guy you dumped down the hole and he's dead. And yeah, I think Caspian shot the other guy as well. So you're
Yeah.
clear.
Oh,
You just hear Marisi way over here, like, but I have a family. I have my wife.
my
My wife.
My wife.
My wife. This is my neighbor. Get one that guy. He's a pain in my ass.
Is this chest
pretty
over here
massive.
locked?
Jesus.
You can try it if you like. You
Yeah,
can
let's
try it.
open this chest. What's in there?
Okay.
If it's
Who
if it's
hired
Open it
a
up,
crow?
and it's a lot of bits of like maps and like a sextant type thing and a compass and things like
Ooh.
that sort of thing.
Nice. Anything shiny in there?
Well, the compass and the sextant that they measure the nautical stuff with, that's all shiny. That's all
Wonderful.
metallic.
Well, that's now mine. And then I'll close the.
Swipe.
Yep. Then I'll close the chest. Sextant and compass. Ooh. I've always wanted one of those myself. I'll totally figure out how to use those later. But everybody else seems to be okay. Like there's
Yep.
not like a whole lot more bullet bangs going on.
No,
How's
that
that
you can hear of. It's kind of
How's that
Gonna
smoke
be quiet
situation looking?
outside of the warehouse.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's kind of died down. You can't see anything
Oh.
more of that.
Well, just to make sure that your man down at the bottom of that hold really like, hammers into him, the power of the supernatural. I'm just gonna roll that chest into the hold. See if I can hit him with it. It was
Sure.
totally an accident, workplace accident. These things
Yeah.
happen.
He's already.
This is why you
it's
secure
broken.
things.
Yep, this is why his broken body's already in the hold, and you
Yeah,
just
it's fine. Yeah,
watch
yeah.
as you
Womp.
push this chest, and it just hits him, just
Ah.
this thud, like a dull thud, and his body just like blood starts to go seep out across the deck.
Now I
in the
preen.
hold.
Now I'm preening. Oh God, that's so good. Yeah, that's Gaspar.
Lovely, Bastien, over to you. It's Bastien's turn.
Bastien is going to make this man leave. I'm going to do the supercharge again.
Okay.
17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay, so he is disoriented and he gets minus 1d6 on everything he rolls.
Okay.
And Bastien, can
Do you have
I
anything
descend from the rafters now?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. I'll let you do that. That's free. I'll let you free action to do that. That's fine. Do you have any bonus actions? No? Okay. Marisi, over to you.
So
Run!
I think Marisi wants to keep this guy alive because realizing we probably have leaving behind a pile of bodies is not gonna look good for us. So we probably need to be able to interrogate this guy. So it's gonna take this musket and point to the legs and
Oh, okay.
try to just immobilize this guy instead of kill him.
Sure. Okay.
I don't have the stats for. I tried to find them. I don't have the stats for this.
Let's see. What's it say? Just roll a d20 and add 2,
Okay.
we'll say.
Well, I rolled a nat 20. So.
Okay. Yeah, roll 1d12 for me, please.
Oh, a d12. My gosh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will take a picture. It's a 12.
Oof. Okay. You hit this guy pretty much at point blank range in the leg with a musket, and the force of it blows him like face first because obviously it knocks his leg back and he just hits the deck. A large chunk of his leg's missing and he's bleeding out. But he's like face down on the floor, unconscious, as you just like fire a musket at him.
So about that family, huh?
He's like, my kids.
Yeah.
Oh, two of them.
Medic!
My 2 kids. Oh, God. Okay. as we're out of combat now, and this guy is now incapacitated, I think this is a good opportunity to end the session here, as you've dispatched of these guys and got someone you might be able to interrogate. So yeah, we'll end the session there.
Yay!
Yes.
Does he need some medical attention?
He probably will
He
do.
needs
He's
some
bleeding
medical
out. He
attention.
probably will die in a couple of
Yes,
turns. I mean,
yes,
shot point blank with a musket.
wonderful.
Oh, great. We need a
Love it.
doctor.
Bastian's like,
Beautiful.
good shot, Macy.
Yeah!
Because I assume that
Yes.
Macy has never handled a firearm in their lives.
No, I would have thought it's very much a point. Pull the trigger and hope for the best.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just got a hell of a shot off. If you were
I have
any
a-
higher,
I have a feeling
kill
they
him.
might have taken a little recoil.
yeah,
Their
yeah.
shoulder
we'll
is a
figure
little
that
fun.
out next session. We'll figure out if you've taken any damage from that next session. But it'll be a case of if it was any higher, you probably would have killed him outright. But yes, thank you all for joining us today. We'll go around the table. We'll say our goodbyes. We'll start with Wheezy. If you've got anything to promote or tell us where we can find you.
You can find me on Wanderers and come back next Saturday for part 2, where we patch up the dock worker.
Perfect. Thank you very much for playing Bastien. Very fun character. We'll go to Sid next.
Hey,
Tell us where we can find you.
you can find me on the interwebs at _Sundance Sid and here on this channel, just doing things all the time because I live here under the bridge. And I've been playing Caspian Tremo, your resident just
Trad wife.
upset fox. Trad wife. Yeah.
Trad wife.
Trad wife.
Thank you very much, Sid. Thank you for being part of it. John, we'll go over to you. Tell
I'm
us where we can
John.
find you.
You can't. I'm hiding from the government.
I'm elusive.
I'm elusive, and you'll never find me. I mean, you could if you really wanted to, like, look at my adventures, mostly my dog and his adventures, at Distillosaurus Rex on the Instagrams. But otherwise, don't look for me. I'm not around. You can't find me. Don't tell the
Okay.
government that I'm here. And I'm playing
We
Gaspar. Yeah,
saw him.
de Espinosa. Dr. Gaspar de Espinosa. You should have known that already.
Thank you very much. And last but not least, we'll go to Panda. Tell us where we can find you.
I am Rage Panda Pajamas, and you can find me as Rage Panda Pajamas mostly anywhere. I don't use Twitter, don't find me there. And that's, yeah. And I've been playing Marisi de Bacchus, the wine merchant that is completely legit.
Wink, wink with both eyes. Yes, thank you very much. And I have been your humble GM, running this for this wonderful group. I'm Shiv. You can find me everywhere at IOShiv on most social medias, not Twitter, because who wants to be there anymore? Blue Sky, Threads, all the good stuff. Find me there. And yeah, join us next time as we will be interrogating some badly wounded dock worker. So we will see you next time. Goodbye.